All right, and we are live. So, hello to anybody who's watching.
Finally
or
going to
listening.
prison. I knew it was going to happen.
Well, we haven't decided on the prison yet. That's just the splash page that we go on to. Anyway, so we are Pentapalz. I am McMuffin Fucker, aka Jesse. I feel like it should be the other way around, but whatever. Whatever. We'll just pretend. We'll just pretend that.
Should we just start calling you McMuffin Fucker instead of Jesse?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You really
Yes.
shouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I am going to
Listen to
be
me.
the GM for tonight, and we are going to be playing Zombie World. Zombie World is made by Magpie Games. I hope I got that right. And it is based on, it is one of the Powered by the Apocalypse games, and it is technically a card-based tabletop RPG. Very simple, good for one-shots, although it does have the ability to be played as a series, but we're going to be doing a one-shot of that for tonight. So let's go ahead and start doing introductions. Let's start with Paige.
Hi, I'm Paige. Also Paige Izzle. And I'm here to fuck shit up and find out.
All right, and then how about Ted? We're just going to leave it there. It's fine.
I mean, was I supposed to say something?
No.
I do Monday art streams. Boom. And I fuck shit up. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, I'm freaking Satan and I do weird shit.
Well, I mean, it's more than weird shit. He does the Friday night ethical science streams.
Yeah, it's generally science-based and it's generally very ethical.
Yes, super ethical. Keegan.
I am Dubon23, and I do random stuff, mostly Viking things, but also random stuff.
Yeah, Keegan's our Wednesday streamer. Who does last time you did Car Mechanic, but you've been doing Valheim a lot.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then how about Chris?
I'm tired.
Chris is tired. Chris, some people may recognize as Chief Examiner. He kind of is like an alternative with streaming, so sometimes he'll pick some up, but he doesn't have a regular streaming day. But alright, so there are the introductions. Like I said, I already introduced Zombie World, so I'm going to be running everyone kind of through this together. So the interesting thing about Zombie World, or the nice thing I should say, is that unlike a lot of other zombie games, this one is kind of like after everything collapses. So think like season 3 and up of The Walking Dead. So you already have like an established sort of like colony set up. And so you guys actually have a few choices for that. You have 4 choices that you guys are going to collectively pick. So we're going to build what's called the Enclave first, and then we're going to build your characters afterwards and connect everything together. So the 4 options that you have for Enclave are the prison, the hospital, the farm, or the mall.
Ooh, the mall.
Jesus.
All right.
Just
The mall.
establishing dominance immediately.
Look, it tasted like popcorn and nerds, and it was delicious. Anyway, continue.
Have you eaten popcorn?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm partial towards the prison or the mall too. I'm fine with either of those.
All right, so we got a vote for the mall, a vote for prison and mall. Keegan, what do you think?
I'm
Keegan, if you don't
I'm
say the
fine with
mall, I
anything.
swear to God.
Well, I mean,
I'm just
I
kidding.
did mall last time, so it doesn't matter to me. But
Well, eat a dick. I'm just.
oh, okay.
All right, so Keegan
just
doesn't
kidding.
care. Chris, how about you?
If we do mall, can I live inside of Dippin' Dots?
I mean, it probably won't have power.
Melted Dippin'
It's the
Dots.
worst. It's the worst timeline.
Prison.
Why can't I?
Okay. So I've got a vote for prison. I've got a vote for the mall. I've got a vote for prison and a mall, and a vote for nothing.
Can we
Yeah,
do
that's
a
exactly
prison?
right.
What if we did a prison mall?
There you go.
A prison mall. How would that even work?
Depending on how much anxiety you
prison with
have,
the Dippin'
both are the
Dots.
same.
There we go.
And a soft pretzel stand.
I was just thinking that. It's
Mhm.
got anti
Oh
hands and
man,
Dippin'
I want to
Dots.
live in an anti-hands.
A Cinnabon.
All right, Tad. You voted for two things, so pick one: prison or mall.
I voted for two things, but Keegan voted for no things. Shouldn't he have to choose?
Well, I know what Keegan's choice would be. But Keegan's choice is also modified by the fact that he has played this game before.
Yeah.
Okay. How about this?
Oh man, one or
Gonna
two.
roll?
Yeah. One is prison, two is mall.
Okay.
Mall.
All right, we're
Yo!
doing the mall.
All right.
That'll make it easy for me because I already have. I already thought of most of this beforehand for the other game. All right. All right. So, I know you got to navigate around a little bit to find everything that you need. Let me drag you guys over to the right place set.
No.
Sorry, Keegan. All right. So, you'll notice that the Enclave. Hold on. I'm gonna like. Music's a little louder than I would prefer.
I put so much work into that smiley face.
It's a ghost.
Ah.
What's a ghost?
Okay, apparently that's the quietest it will go.
I drew it.
Where?
It's near the top.
Okay, so
Oh, I see him.
anyway, by the top, you guys will see two cards, Mall 1 and Mall 2, and this kind of explains sort of the advantages and disadvantages of being in the mall. So, I'll explain some of the mechanics as we get to them, but I'll still just tell you what you get from this. So, Plenty of Plenty. When you forage for supplies within the mall, you always take +2 gear no matter what you draw. So the mall has a lot of resources, and it's easy to find a lot of things in the mall. And Beacon of Capitalism won't probably come up, but there's a possibility that it could. And it just that you have new survivors who are going to show up when a certain amount of time passes, because the mall is a popular place. Now, the Mall 2 card is where things start to get important. So you'll see that there's a list of scarcities, surroundings, population, and advantages. And you'll see that one of the scarcities and one of the population things already have a check mark. So for the mall, you have two things. The scarcity that is already checked is security, and then the population that is already checked is a group of local consumers. So that means every time you play this game, if you play in the mall, you're going to have a problem with security because it's a large building with multiple glass, entrances and windows and multiple ways inside. So security is always a problem. And you're always going to have at least a group of local consumers who are probably next to useless who got locked into the mall when everything went to shit. Now, what you guys are going to do is you're going to actually pick two additional scarcities, two surroundings, two additional population, and two advantages. And then these are going to be added to it, and this will kind of represent what's going on in the Enclave currently. So, and you guys are actually going to take turns doing this, so I'm going to go based on the bottom of my screen on Roll20 here. So, Tad, I want you to put one check mark in any of these groups. Scarcity, surrounding, population, or advantages.
Okay. I am going to... Well, it makes sense to do that.
Okay, so we don't have suburban comforts with the scarcity, so you have a scarcity of that. All right, so next up, Keegan. Now you still technically, so you can't put any more than 2 new check marks in any one of the categories. So Keegan, you can pick either scarcity, surrounding, population, or advantage.
All right. Let's see here. Oh man, I'm gonna do fucking suburban neighborhood. Okay, let's do hospital.
Hospital. All right, so you got a hospital near the mall. All right, Paige. Now you can pick
Yep.
one item that you would like from any of the categories.
Sports equipment.
Sports equipment. Alrighty. And now, Chris, you can pick any box from any of the categories.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So on my playlist just now, When the Man Comes Around just came on, which is a song that was in the remake of Dawn of the Dead.
Nice.
Hmm?
Very nice.
This is actually a difficult one. What do I want? 'Cause I was gonna check sports equipment, but that one's already good, so we're good there. Let's go with
A group of
some
young
fucking little
delinquents.
shitheads.
Alrighty. All right, so that brings us back to Tad. So Tad, you can actually pick from any of the categories because none of the categories have 2 new check marks. So
Okay. What I want to do is we're surrounded. One of our surroundings is a hospital, so it'd be funny to check medicine, but I'm not going to do that.
I agree. I think it would also be funny.
Well, maybe you can do that when it gets to your turn. I'm gonna give us Gates.
Gates. Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So now Keegan, you can pick anything except for advantages because there's 2 things in there now.
Yep. Frank West. So, hidden advantage.
All right, so we got a tabloid journalist. All right, so Paige, either pick a scarcity or a surrounding.
Fucking movie theater.
Hell
All right, and Chris, pick a scarcity.
yeah.
Medicine. All right. What's funny is I'm pretty sure in my last group, the medicine and hospital were chosen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is kind of funny. But all right, so there we go. So the scarcities that this mall has are security, medicine, and suburban comforts. There is a hospital and a movie theater nearby. So it's not a movie theater that's built into the mall, but it's a movie theater nearby. You've got a group of local consumers, a group of young delinquents, and a tabloid journalist. And it has gates and sports equipment. So, I actually need to bring up some of the decks here. So, advantages, mall, show, choose. Whoops. Didn't mean to put a little mark there.
You covered my fucking ghost.
Well, these are more important. All right. So, these advantages actually have some mechanical things that will come into play. So with sports equipment, when you equip Enclave members with padding and melee weapons, you draw survival, and I'll explain what that means in a little bit. On a hit, everyone equipped takes +1 ongoing to melee conflicts and suffering serious harm until time passes. Exhaust this advantage if you use the equipment in a violent conflict. On a triumph, there's ample equipment. Don't exhaust this advantage, blah, blah, blah. Gates. When you close the gates to section off portions of your enclave, you can barricade off an area if you've drawn a triumph while barricading a place. If you do, exhaust this advantage until you can repair the gates. So these are just 2 nice things that you guys have that you can use potentially in the course of the game. You guys are having fun with the drawings over here. Alrighty, so give me just one moment here. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to start worrying about the characters. So, with your characters, how this works, it's a little weird, but you, whoops, you have a past, a present, and a trauma. And what happens is I'm going to deal you guys your past cards randomly and your present cards and your trauma. You have one past, two presents, and one trauma. You get to pick which one of the present cards you're going to keep, and you discard the other one. The present card you can show to everybody, tell everybody it's fine, everyone can see what that is. But your trauma and your past stay hidden until either they get revealed on their own or you choose to reveal them. Because your past is who you were before the apocalypse, your present is what you do now for the group, and your trauma is how you deal with stuff.
Memes.
But yeah, so we'll give me 1 second just to bring this up. I'm trying to bring like the rule book up on my other computer just so I'm making sure I'm doing this right.
Man, it'd be funny if I got the exact same character I played last time, except without the predatory thing, so I'm not a complete psychopath yet.
Oh no, I want you to be a complete psychopath. It's funnier.
I definitely say my shake drawing is a lot better than my Carl.
That's your Carl?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hell yeah, I like it.
Alright, so give me a second here. So we're going to shuffle that. And now deal one card to all players. So you guys are going to keep this hidden.
Okay. Fucking rude, Keegan.
Oh, it gave me
I worked
one
really
for some
hard on
reason.
those eyebrows.
What? What are you talking about? That's not me.
Keegan?
What?
I'm gonna kill you.
I didn't do that.
Keegan,
Fuck off.
you know you're whatever. Okay.
I understand that, but I can also like
Yeah, I'm drawing in
change the
green.
color just like everyone else can.
I'm drawing in orange. Who's drawing in yellow?
I just did to show that I can do whatever I want. Just like everyone else can. Someone's trying to frame me.
Who's Chadwick?
Okay, so if everyone clicks on the card that shows up above your name now.
Yep.
Again, don't say what it is, but that is your past card. So go ahead and just give it a read through. Usually there's some kind of like advantage that the past will give you. But just read through it and keep it in your hand. That's going to become relevant later on.
Okay.
Alright, and then the present deck. Now with the present deck, like I said, I'm going to be dealing 2 cards. I guess it doesn't matter if I get some of these. It's going to bother me. I don't want any in my hand. Alright, so now you get 2 of these. Actually, I probably should deal myself 1 so I can demonstrate something.
2 present cards?
Yes, you have 2 present cards. And I will deal 2 to myself. So, when you open it up, you have 2 options. So, I will not immediately mention what mine are. But you have 2 options. You can kind of look at them. Each one will usually give you like some kind of ability, usually to like clear stress or whatever. Once you decide which one you don't want, go ahead and drag it until it drops onto the screen like this, and then I can recall it. And then you should be left with the one in your hand.
Okay. There you go.
Okay.
Oh, well. Is there a way to show just you a card, Jesse?
He might be able to look at your cards.
Yeah, give me a second to see if I can look at your card. Yeah, I can look at your cards.
All right, not the short one, the longer one. If I take that, would I do that?
Yes.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna go with that one.
Okay.
I think I put my card that I don't want out.
Okay, that's fine. Yep.
Okay.
So let me just get these off of here. Alright, so everyone's down to 1 present, and we'll reveal those in just a little bit, but we're not going to worry about them right this second. And then lastly will be the trauma.
Oh boy.
And each of you will get 1 of these, and this is how you deal... Actually, yeah, I'll just do all players. And this will be how you deal with things. So, like, for example, the one that I drew, which is not going to be used in this, is Addicted. While revealed, I can clear a stress when I get my fix. When you assess a bad situation, which is a type of move, mark stress before drawing to make the move as if you drew a triumph. So it says while revealed. So typically your past will have something that will come up. It'll have some kind of trigger that will be relevant to be revealed. Or there's a way that players can reveal each other's past cards to each other. But your trauma, you typically, with the trauma, you choose when you to reveal it. You do not benefit from your past or your trauma until they are revealed. So they have no mechanical play until they are face up and everyone knows what they are. So that's just one thing to keep in mind. Alrighty, so everyone should have those 3 cards. Now, the last thing that we're going to do before we reveal what the present cards are is your stats. You'll see that you guys have Savagery, Soul, Steel, and Survival. So what those stats mean, Savagery is your capacity for inflicting violence, Soul is your capacity for human connection, Steel is your capacity to keep calm and in control, and Survival is your capacity to survive at any cost. So you have 1 stat at 3, 2 stats at 2, and 1 stat at 1. The higher stat, the better. So go ahead and just like write those in on your cards.
What were the numbers for the...
3,
I know
2,
we
2,
get...
1.
Oh, I see the... Okay.
Yeah, it should be listed underneath the stat on the card. Should be a little thing
I
that
see
says 3,
that.
2, 2, 1. Jeez, oh Pete's.
What was Savagery again? Was that like fighting?
Yep, Savagery is fighting.
Is Soul basically compassion? Oops.
Yes.
Yep, Soul is compassion,
Okay.
Steel is like willpower, and Survival is more of like your scrappiness. Like that's your ability to just survive.
Well, that was a shitty... Is there an eraser?
You select it with the mouse tool, I think. No, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about.
No.
Oh no, yeah, you just gotta drag and then hit backspace and it goes away.
Mm-hmm.
You what?
You just like drag select it. That is not any better of a 2. This is really hard. You know what? There's a text thing. Why am I just using the text?
That's however you guys want to do it.
That's a 2. That's just a blob, but it's a 2, I promise.
Okay. I mean, I could tell because I could see the 3 in Survival down there, so.
Yeah.
Okay, that's... Okay, there we go. No.
Come on, Tad, you can do it.
It's so small. Hold on.
So zoom in.
No. There. Damn it, it moved after I clicked off it.
Oh, wow, that is super tiny.
There.
Okay. Alright, so there's everyone's stats. Alright, so now we'll go and we'll reveal the present. So this is what you guys are now, and we'll start building relationships between all of the characters too. So, Tad, what is your present?
So I put that like right there. Someone's trying to steal it.
I did
You're
steal
trying
it.
to steal it.
That was my
Okay.
bad. I did not mean to steal it.
Mm.
That was an accident.
They'll say no way.
Sorry. Whoa!
Alright, so anyway, this is Tad's. So the +1 steal actually applies right now, Tad, so you can actually increase your steal by 1.
Nice.
And so you are the Enclave's peacekeeper. You clear 1 stress when you stave off violence within the Enclave. So Tad, if you right-click this card, there's an option to take card, and you can put it back in your hand.
Okay. Take
That's
care.
the buzzkill.
No, I'll probably solve the violence with increased violence. My violence is just better. I'm 3 savagery.
Violence begets violence.
God damn it! I
Oh.
don't want to steal it.
Yeah, there you go.
I didn't want to steal it.
Oh, well.
Okay, I know you had scientists, so I'll drag that out.
Alright.
Alright, so Keegan is the Enclave scientist. You have a small collection of zombies and parts in your lab. If your work is ongoing, draw steel at the start of the session. On a hit, take +1 ongoing on all zombie moves for the session. On an edge, you require new materials or chemicals to proceed. On a miss, your quarantine is breached. When you obtain a valuable research sample or specimen, you can clear 1 stress. So Keegan has zombies in the mall.
Oh, nice. That's
Baller.
great because we have lowered security as it is.
Yeah. It's awesome. Alright, Keegan, go ahead and take that card.
Oh. 9.
Alright, so Paige, if you want to just drag your present card onto the table and then I can blow it up for everybody.
Sure. There you go.
Alright, so Paige... Come on. Paige is the lookout. When you assess a bad situation from a safe distance, draw survival instead of steel. Clear 1 stress when you take up a distant position watching over the ally. You're the observer, the person in the tower, the one who spots danger coming from afar. Whether you alert the others or give yourself time to run is, of course, your call. Alright, so go ahead and just right-click and take the card.
Oh, I see.
could take it. I could be the lookout and the peacekeeper.
Chris, go ahead and drag your card out.
Yelling at me. Oh, what? Hold on. It backed me out. I don't know why.
What a hoe.
Right? Like, come on. Alright. And so, Chris is the arbiter. When you get in someone's face to enforce your judgment, draw steel instead of savagery. Clear 1 stress when you take sides in a conflict that did not originally involve you. Being able to provide impartial judgment is its own kind of power. Alright, Chris, go ahead and take that card back.
Take it back, take it back.
Alright, so we have the Arbiter, which is Chadwick. Keegan is the scientist. Beige, really? Beige?
Yep.
Beige is the lookout, and Tad is the peacekeeper. So now the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to establish population allies for you guys. And then relationships. Shuffle. Alright, and I will deal 1 card to all players. Alright, so the population, so like the one I drew, for example, which nobody else will have, is Corinne Siras, the news producer. Skills, investigation, leadership, planning, equipment, camera. So this is a special ally that each of you guys have. That is just like your friend, your buddy, whatever. And so let's see if I can actually look at the population. I can. Okay, so I don't need to actually do anything. I don't have to have you guys drag stuff out. So Tad. Tad has the ally of Maxine Galloway, who is a fugitive. Skills are stealth, survival, violence, gun, and lockpicks are the equipment. So somehow the peacekeeper probably helps keep the peace by the fact he's got a hardened criminal on his side.
Yeah.
That always helps. God damn it. Don't let me steal that card, Keegan.
No. It's
Thank
mine.
you. Oh, interesting.
Yep.
Keegan has Ryan Hyung, who is a cop. Skills: intimidation, leadership, and violence. Equipment: badge, gun, and handcuffs. So already some issues there. Paige has Horatio, thank you. Horatio Conklin, the motivational speaker. His skills are empathy, leadership, and manipulation. His equipment: leaflets.
Get that
Whoa,
motherfucker out of
great.
here.
Cool.
And then Chris's buddy. Whoops. Why won't it load Chris's thing for me?
You're beautiful and she's mine.
Alright, well, Chris, can you drag it out onto the table so we can blow it up and take a look? For some reason, I can't access your hand. Alright, so you have... Give me a second to blow this up. Maya Viswan, the medical student. Skills: empathy, leadership, medicine, equipment, first aid kit, and stethoscope. Alright, so
These
you
are much better friends than we had last time.
Yeah. Alrighty, so those are your allies. So this is somebody who is going to be constantly on your side within the Enclave. The skills will become relevant, and they actually can help you out in certain situations. So the last thing that we're going to do to kind of finish up this whole creation aspect is that we are going to create relationships between everybody. So this is going to be fun. All right.
Last time we did this, it turned out that Alex, one of the guys in our Sunday game, his character and my character were lovers, so worked pretty good.
All right, so first is going to be the relationship between Tad and Keegan. The two of you had an intimate relationship.
Oh, nice.
Had an intimate relationship, though. Which of you ended it, and why?
I feel like I would have ended it because he hangs around with zombies.
Yeah, that's fair. Like it was going great until the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right,
And then I got real into dead people.
So the necrophilia was too much for Tad.
Probably.
Gotcha. All right, so the two of you are ex-lovers. So now the relationship between Keegan and Paige. The two of you had a relationship well before Z-Day.
Man,
Why
I got
is
it
it
around.
strained and distant now?
Well, I don't think they mean relationship. Or like like an intimate one. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't say intimate. It just says has a relationship. So you guys could have been friends. You guys maybe are related.
I don't fucking know why it would be strange.
I feel like, again, the zombies make it a very strained relationship.
Yeah.
Well, this well before Z-Day, so this is before the
Well,
zombies.
it says you guys had a relationship well before Z-Day, but it's strained now.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'm just...
You're crazy.
Maybe you just
I'm
dedicated way too much to
Yeah.
your study of zombies and just lost everyone in your life.
Maybe. Goddamn.
What's the nature of the relationship, though? Are you guys related? Are you friends? Are you former lovers? What's the relationship between your two characters?
Friends, I guess.
Sure.
Okay, so you guys were friends, but the relationship has become strained because Keegan spends a lot of time with dead people.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alrighty. So
Listen,
now
I'm trying to help him.
now the
Right.
relationship between Paige and Chris. The two of you protected each other from a dangerous member of the Enclave. Who and what happened to them?
Criminal. Tad's friend.
Oh yeah, there we go.
It makes sense. She's a fugitive, and she has a gun, so...
Okay. So you guys protected each other from the fugitive. What happened to them, we already know that they're alive and well. They're Tad's friend. Unfortunately, you can't get rid of Tad's friend.
As you.
But, so what happened, though, to get her on, I guess, Tad's side? What did you guys do to protect each other?
It was the old Paige gets down behind him, and I push.
Oh yeah.
And she's like, I'm going to the Peacekeeper about this.
But why did you
Exactly.
protect each other?
She had a gun.
Oh, okay. So it sounds like Tad's friend was getting real uppity because she has a gun, and then you were like, no.
Or that, yeah, we
Okay.
with that.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe that's why she's buddies with Tad now. Maybe Tad is like keeping an eye on her after she had issues with you two. But all right, and then lastly, the relationship between Chris and Tad. The two of you blame each other for the death of an Enclave member. What happened?
There was another criminal.
Yeah, there's another criminal, and Maxine shot her.
All right, so why do you blame Chris for that?
That's a good question. Because he tripped Maxine. It's prison rules. She had to, beat someone's ass. She just overdid it with a gun.
Jesus Christ. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and hide these cards because we're not really going to need them. Alright, so let me get the important decks out and we'll talk a little bit about the important stuff that's going to happen. So, how this game works is it's a card-based game, and there are a set of moves that you can perform. So if you guys notice, if you go into your journals, you'll see Zombie World playmats. You'll see basic moves and zombie moves. So if you go into the basic moves, you'll see get in someone's face. It says when you get in someone's face, draw savagery. On a hit, they have to choose to mark stress and escalate the situation or concede. On a triumph, you take +1 forward against them if they escalate or you suffer harm. So anytime you try to do something in this game, you have to draw cards, and you draw a number of cards equal to your stat. So if your savagery is 3, you're going to draw 3 cards, and you pick one of those cards to be your result. There are 4 possible cards that you can draw. There is Triumph. A Triumph is like a total success. There's an Edge, which is a partial success. So usually, you're not going to get exactly what you want, but you get something. And then there's a Miss, which is just straight up you fail. And then there's something called a Opportunity. An Opportunity is a fail, but you can mark 1 stress in order to turn it into a Triumph. And then whenever you see something that says on a hit, the 2 hit results are Triumph and Edge. Now, in this case where it says you take +1 forward, there are 2 things you'll see where there's like +1 forward or +1 ongoing. +1 forward just means you draw an additional card the next time you draw. If it says +1 ongoing, then that means you draw an extra card continuously. Whereas forward is only for your next draw. And we'll go over all of this again when it's actually time to draw, but the basics that you guys need to know: Triumph is really good, Edge is okay, Miss is not great, and then Opportunity, you can spend a stress to get that up there, but you got to be careful and manage your stress. When you get all 5 of your stress boxes filled out, you gain a new trauma, and if you ever get to a point where you would draw a 4th trauma, you've just lost your mind. As for hit points, there are no hit points in this game. There are certain situations where you can suffer what's called serious harm. It's just like any other move where you draw a bunch of cards and then the results will determine whether or not you succeed or you die or whatever. But you'll see that there is something called zombie moves. And the zombie moves very specifically only come up when you're dealing with zombies. So you don't, and it's only when you're close enough for the zombies to interact with you. So you'll see, like, the first thing under zombie moves. When you try to fight a swarm of zombies, draw savagery. On a hit, you greatly reduce their numbers and choose one. On an edge, the GM chooses one as well. And then there are 3 results. You attract the attention of a third party, you end up in a bad spot, draw from the bite deck, or you mark stress or suffer serious harm, your choice. So the bite deck is important. When you draw from the bite deck, there are a few different results. I don't remember them all off the top of my head. Sometimes drawing from the bite deck will make matters worse. All of the results from the bite deck are potentially bad, although there are some that'll just be like nothing happens. But so the survivor deck that you draw from anytime you're attempting an action, that gets reshuffled every time somebody draws from it. The bite deck does not. The bite deck has one card called Bitten. If you draw that card, you are bitten. There's no going back from that. And the bite deck is only reshuffled after the bitten card has been drawn. So just fair warning, the bite deck can be scary.
Yeah, and fun fact, it could be the first card, it could be the last card, it could be the second card, which Alex figured out, much to his chagrin. He was very unhappy.
Yeah, that's because every time I've ever run a zombie game with Alex in it, Alex dies. Every time. And it's by becoming a zombie. Like, he always gets bitten by a zombie in any game I run. I don't know why.
Happens if I get bitten and then I proceed to bite, let's say Tad.
So,
what happens? Does he get bitten?
No, so you're not infectious until, like, you're actually a zombie. Pretty much when you draw the bitten card, like I said, you get bitten, but me as the GM will decide when that actually, like, comes into play, because obviously you're not going to die instantly from getting bitten. You're going to just start progressing, and then the rest of the party, if they know about it, can choose how to deal with it after that. So it's not an instant death, but it is a death sentence.
I can't forcibly spread this disease. Damn.
No, you cannot forcibly spread it.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So my trauma is only good. Is that how it's supposed to work?
What do you mean by only good? Like, don't give me an actual, like, thing, but...
Like, it's only beneficial for me to have this trauma.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Usually the mechanics of the trauma are actually pretty good. It's just how, depending on the trauma, how you might have to go about it.
Okay.
So, like, for example, it might be there. I think there's one where you can put somebody else in danger for you.
Mike?
Yeah.
I
Mike
wish
in our group did that.
I wish traumas were helpful in real life too.
Yeah, I know, right? That would be useful. All right, so...
Do you want me to draw a card right now?
Just a second.
Okay.
I'm drawing a card right now because I need to. So this is obviously, as you guys can tell, I don't do any prep work for this. This is a one-shot sort of thing, so there's no prep work involved. What I do is there's a deck that I can draw a card from that will kind of just give me, like, the basic idea of, like, how we can move about this. Also, just for anybody who's watching, while this is obviously the Roll20 assets, this is also available in an actual physical card game that has all the playmats and everything. There's a core game, then there is the expansion. The expansion has all 4. I believe only the prison and the hospital are available in the core set. And I believe if you order from their website, you can actually purchase an add-on which gives you the options of a amusement park and a convoy.
Oh yeah, the convoy one. I remember us talking about that at the end of the last time we played this, because that would be a very interesting one.
It would be. Unfortunately, that one is not available for Roll20. It was a Kickstarter bonus that you can pay extra for if you order from their website. All right. So, Keegan, your thing, real quick, I just want to pop in and take a quick
Steal
look
it?
at it. Nope. You have a small collection
Okay.
of zombies. If your work is ongoing, draw steel at the start of the session on a hit. Okay, yeah, so go ahead and draw steel. So
Alright.
let me shuffle the survivor deck real quick.
Okay.
So how I want people to draw from the deck is just when the card pops up, if you hover over the deck, a little card will pop up. Click on it and pull it out, and just pull however many cards out, and then I'll recall them. I know, like with initiative for the alien game, we were just clicking on it and it was just showing. I'd rather have the cards on the table so we can see them all.
Ready?
Yep. So you're drawing 3 cards for steel.
Sure am.
Miss. Miss.
Uh-oh. Triumph. Okay. That's good.
Where the
That's
fuck?
very good.
Okay, there it is. Yeah. I was like, where the hell did that card go? It disappeared for a second. Alright, and then I will recall those 3 and shuffle the deck. Alright, and then according to your card...
I get +1 to all zombie moves.
For the session, yep. Alrighty.
So forever.
For this one shot, yes.
Mhm.
Alright, so, the last thing I want to do is, which technically we're supposed to do at the end of the Enclave creation, but what's the name of this mall?
I already put it in there for you.
You did? Where?
Where it says
in
Enclave.
the name.
Oh, this is the...
Yeah. Read it.
Read it!
This is the Dabland, Ohio Mall of America.
Welcome to Tabland, Ohio.
Alright, so, let's begin. So, we are starting off in Dabland, Ohio. It's been a couple of months since the initial... Is somebody moving the relationship cards?
Yeah, I did, because they were covering up Paige's stress.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I
You're
just
welcome.
got confused for a second. So we are in Dabland, Ohio. It's a moderate-sized town, not like super large. Probably a population of let's say like, I don't know, 10,000. So
Well,
it's really...
The history of Dabland is it used to be Cleveland, but I made sure that wasn't a thing.
Your character specifically?
15,728 people lived here.
Okay, so it was a population of 15,726. 28? 26?
That's 28.
Okay, whatever. I switched the tab. Out of sight, out of mind. So, you guys have been living in this mall now for a few months. The initial chaos of the zombie outbreak obviously threw everybody off. And just for reference, these are more of your, like, shambling zombies. There are no real runners. So it's more of your, like, Walking Dead style zombie apocalypse. So, you know, you guys, for each of your own individual reasons, made your way to this mall. There were already some people inside the mall when everything was going down. You guys did what you needed to do to barricade the place as much as possible. And you've been living here for a few months now. At this point, you know, things have kind of settled down a little bit. There aren't any, like, super large hordes in the area that you know of, but you are still in a urban area. So, you know, there are still quite a few zombies outside. But luckily, being inside a mall, you guys have a lot of resources. The scarcities that you guys do have, which is security, suburban comforts, and medicine... you know, besides the medicine, nothing else is really needed to come up. The suburban comforts, you know, it's unfortunate, but it's not necessary for survival. Security obviously is a bit of an issue. Luckily, you guys have the gates, so you're able to section off areas and barricade as needed, but you just don't have the material necessary to just fully fortify the entire mall, because the mall is rather large. But... luckily, you know, the mall, like I said, is useful. You have a lot of resources. You have those gates. Luckily, there was a Dick's in there, so you got all that good sporting goods equipment, which comes in handy when zombies do break in. There were obviously some rioters, looters, raiders, but you haven't had to deal with them too much. So, all of you are inside the mall, and let's go ahead and let's start with. Let's see. Let's start with Paige. So, Paige, what would Paige be doing right now? What? Like, take us through Paige's normal routine.
Oh, let me look at my cards and stuff again. Probably honestly would just be like scoping the place out, just kind of, at least starting with that, just kind of doing like a quick, I don't know what you would call it, surveillance, yeah, surveillance of things and such.
Okay.
Oh my god. Sorry, I'm trying to just click off the cards and it's okay, we're good.
You're fine. So, like, do you think? I mean, so again, this is a single story mall. The food court has like sort of like 2 stories, but it's a very just high ceilinged mall. So it does have a roof, and you guys do have roof access. Do you think your character would be on the roof?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. All right, so you're up on the roof and you're kind of surveying the area. You know, you probably spend a lot of time up here as the groups look out. You have the best eyes. You know, so you spend an awful amount of time up on the roof taking a look. So you're up on the roof. You're looking around. You don't see anything out of the ordinary. There are obviously the shamblers that are out in the streets. You know, kind of a constant sort of a threat and a constant sight. So let's see. Keegan, what are you doing?
I'm working on a cure, obviously.
So, where the hell is your lab and what is it? Where have you set up your lab?
It's in the
It's
old
in the GNC.
The what?
The GNC.
What is that? I don't know what that is.
It's a pharmacy thing.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Why not?
it's like
It's in there.
supplements and shit.
Oh man, I'm getting swollen. Actually, I have 1 savagery. I'm not getting swole at all. But yeah, I'll be in there. I'm in an arcade. Yeah, I'm remembering the Bay City Mall now, and there was one of those right next to it. Okay.
Okay, so you're in the GNC.
Yeah.
All right, so you've taken this old like supplement store and you've just torn it up, taken all the shelves out. Most people are very uncomfortable with the fact that you have a group of zombies just in this little storefront.
hmm
Especially since, I mean, for the most part, GNCs aren't even that big. It's not like you took the back of Sears.
It's all right. They have bamboo in their mouths, so they can't bite people.
Yeah, that definitely makes people feel safe.
Yeah.
You put those like sleeping masks on them so they can't see.
Yeah.
So, you guys have most of the mall. Like, the area around the food court and one of the wings off of that is primarily where you guys spend most of your time as, like, the survivors. You've got maybe about 20 people besides yourselves who are actually in here. Most of them are just your basic bitch, like, normal consumers. And then there's a group of, you know, mall rat kids that spent their time in here. Keegan, your GNC is probably more towards the end of one of the other, like, wings of the mall. Probably a section that not a lot of people go to because of the zombies. But, you know, you have probably, we'll say, like 4 zombies that are like in sort of cages right now, and you've got various zombie bits and parts. It smells horrible in that lab, but it's probably a mixture of rotting flesh and formaldehyde. But, you know, you're doing your thing and you're experimenting and you're trying to figure out. So what exactly are you doing? Are you trying to figure out a cure? Trying to figure out domestication? Figure out an easy way to kill them? How they work without being alive? Like, what's your research goal?
I can save these people.
All right, so you're
maybe
trying
not
to...
these ones specifically.
So you're
but
trying
zombies,
to reverse
I can
it.
save them. Yeah.
Alright, so you're trying to find a way to reverse it. Alright, so you're working in your lab, you're doing your thing. So, Tad, what are you doing?
As the peacekeeper, I'm probably just kind of like hanging out, probably keeping an eye on the fucking zombie pharmacy that my ex set up.
Yeah, the zombie pharmacy is kind of a constant source of stress for people.
I
Yeah.
have it under control. Stop.
So me and Magazine are out there watching that.
Okay.
Oh, should I reveal the character that I figured out today while I was working?
Oh yeah, if you want to.
Okay. So his job doesn't really make sense for the backstory I gave him anymore. I can't tell you guys the job yet because I haven't revealed it. But he used to be like an amateur pro wrestler. And when the zombie apocalypse started, something snapped in him, so he just took on his in-ring persona. So he's Johnny Grappleseed.
Fuck
Who the?
off.
So he's wearing like a luchador mask, and he's got like overalls on with like one of the things undone, no shirt and boots. So yeah, he's Johnny Grappleseed, and he keeps the peace around here.
Oh
That's
my
your
God.
character?
Yeah, Johnny Grapple.
All right. So, Johnny Grappleseed and Maxine. So do you always wear the luchador mask?
Oh yeah. I need.
Jesse, I'm gonna have to like leave the stream. I'm done.
All right, so the amateur pro wrestler. I like to imagine he was like a backyard wrestler, like one of those shitty ones.
Yeah. It makes sense for his profession to be at one of those. So.
So you were a shitty backyard wrestler who lost your mind a little bit when the zombie apocalypse went down, but you're kind of a large guy and nobody really wants to fuck around with the kind of larger man.
Johnny Grappleseed? Yeah, no,
Johnny
I'm not doing that.
Grappleseed. The large man in a luchador mask who's clearly not stable. Whose like best friend is this hardened criminal that almost killed people once.
Also, I like to think I have a shovel, but I don't know if I'm allowed to have a shovel.
So the way equipment works in this game is equipment is just arbitrary.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
So
you have a shovel. All right, and then Chris, what are you doing?
Keeping my distance from the man who calls himself Johnny fucking Grapples.
Anything else?
No, anytime he walks into a room I'm in, I leave.
But
I don't want anything to do with this man.
What does your character do besides that? So he's off like in the wing that has the zombie pharmacy. What are you doing right now, assuming you're not in that area?
Let's see. Let's randomly generate a random mall store. Are we assuming
Hot
this
topic.
is like current year?
Yeah.
Spencer's.
Yes. I barricade myself inside a Hot Topic. That is my home. That is my domain.
So the nosy arbitrator, who people just listen to because, I mean, you interject yourself and you are kind of impartial, likes to live in a Hot Topic. So I just imagine, all I can imagine is this fucking emo guy who just shows up and starts arguing with people he has nothing to do with.
Oh, no. He is 100% business casual.
But he lives in a Hot Topic.
It wasn't his choice. It was his choice.
He just tells people it wasn't his choice, and everyone's just like, but you chose this. Like, you can leave, you know, like, but my stuff's here.
Just like I'm already set up.
See, now you guys
I
are doing
can't leave.
All right, so you're just hanging out in your Hot Topic?
Yeah, the sign has also been spray painted to be Chad Topic.
Chad Topic. Okay. God
How?
damn it.
Equipment is arbitrary. I found spray paint.
Yeah, it's fine, Keegan. He removed the hot and he spray painted Chad.
Just
All right.
cross it out with a big red X.
So the Chad topic, which is an old hot topic, which oddly has most of its stuff still intact, and then just has a cot in the back corner that this business casual man has going on, and that's where people go when they need arguments settled and everything. As he kind of, I hate to say it, but Chadwick is probably the closest thing to a leader this place actually has.
He refers to himself as the shaman.
Oh. All right.
Alrighty. So that's happening.
It's always good when you make the DM speechless for a minute.
Is it always good?
For the audience, it is.
I mean, I suppose that's fair. Alright, Paige.
Yep.
So you're up on the roof. You're taking a look, around and everything. You do notice off in the distance, you hear what sounds like an explosion.
Oh, cool.
And after you hear the explosion, you hear the sound of several car alarms going off.
Okay. Well, I guess I will just, go inform... Actually, wait, hold on. Sorry, I keep having to look at my cards because I straight up just don't have them memorized.
That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go down and tell the peeps that there was an explosion.
Okay. Yeah, it was decently far off, like far enough away that it wasn't like incredibly loud, so the people inside probably didn't hear it.
Yeah.
So it was several blocks away, but so you descend the stairs, you go back into the mall. Who are you going to?
Oh shit. There's so many. Could I just go to what the fuck's his name? Horatio Mick fucking Leaflet motherfucker.
I mean, Horatio is your friend. You can go to whoever you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Horatio and I'm gonna be like, yo, let the people know, because he's the motivational speaker.
Okay. All right.
He's my what would you call, how when you this is gonna be really sound really fucking pompous, but when a king tells someone to announce something, it's basically like that, but I'm not a king. I'm just like, yo, tell the people, whatever the fuck that is.
The thing is, my experience with this game so far is, you just told him to do something, he will do it infallibly.
Nice.
Do
my bidding, slave.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to sound like that, but you still make him dressed up like a court jester. I really wish you would stop.
No, he likes it. He likes the humiliation.
Oh God!
Don't kink shame him.
You met him on Chatterbait.
He's in a
Oh
gimp
yeah.
suit.
He's in a what?
A gimp suit.
What the fuck is that?
Oh,
You don't know what a
God.
gimp suit
Please
is?
no.
You really don't know what a gimp suit is?
If I do, I've just never heard it. I'm gonna Google it, and I'm gonna hate
That's
myself.
gonna be in your search history for a while.
It sure
Wait,
is.
there's a meme.
Probably.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yep, that's a gimp suit.
I just saw one that said never fart in a gimp suit.
No, you probably don't want to. To quote the bad Batman, it really seals in the flavor.
Oh my god, wait. I want him to be wearing the one that has the horse hooves and shit.
Please stop.
No, it's happening. That's Horatio. He does what he does.
I googled gimp suit at the same time just to get an idea what she would have, and one of these is assless. So if you fart in that, you're fine.
Yeah. So
So
This
anyway.
is why I hang out with the zombies.
I mean, that's fair. You've got Chadwick
We
the
don't have
shaman.
much choice. Like, sorry that my friend is the one guy who talks well, but happens to be wearing a gimp suit.
Yeah,
Suck
he
my
just
dick.
happens to be. It's not
Yes,
something
there's
he chose.
nothing I can do about it. He
Got it
just,
from Chad Topic.
yes, exactly.
It's one of those things where like everyone's super uncomfortable, but like he's so good with words that people just
Mhm.
deal with it.
Mhm.
just completely normal, just standing like any other guy, just like irritating. But he's in a gimp suit.
Yeah, but he's in a gimp
Mhm.
suit.
Yep. With hooves.
With-
Yeah.
With
With
hooves.
hooves.
And he's just standing up there, just like, let me tell you folks how I turned my life around.
Please.
Yep.
Please no.
Gets out
It
of
all
Back to the
began.
zombies.
takes the bridle out of his mouth.
It all began when I discovered clopping.
Mhm.
Yep.
Anyway.
Oh my
Also,
God.
hi Allie. Pony
hope-
play gimp
I
suit
hope
all
Twitch
the way.
bans us.
Yep. Pony play. There we go.
Yeah, see? She gets it. She's here for it. And I don't mean that as like you're into it. I just mean you're into the character doing this. Just to make that clear.
Yeah, I said I
Unless
was
you are
willing-
into it.
And in which case, that's perfectly fine. I made the mistake of saying like I'm fine with this being silly, so I'm giving you guys choices here. So Horatio in his cloppy gimp suit
And his horse mask.
and his horse mask.
Oh.
I like to think the hooves are on his hands and his feet, so it's like
Oh,
a struggle to
oh,
walk
yes.
around.
Oh yes. 100. He has to walk on all fours.
The worst part about this is that
Art you're in.
Horatio is the arbitrator of all the bad news from the lookout. So every time you hear the clapping, you know something bad is happening.
It's just like
Nor-
Paul Revere.
Normally
Paul Revere in his
when I
form.
hear the word clopping, I instantly assume I'm not going to like it. So
I mean, that's a safe assumption.
You are welcome for
Stamp.
the
Gondor
clarification.
calls for aid.
All right, so fuck. All right, Tad. So Johnny Grappleseed in his luchador mask with Maxine, you guys are hanging out by the zombie pharmacy, which the cop friend that Keegan hangs out with. He's hanging over there too, just kind of paying attention or whatever. He helps guard Keegan just in case people get really upset by the fact that he's got the zombies and he's testing on them and stuff. You can see and hear Horatio clopping his way towards the food court area to talk to everyone, and you usually know that when Horatio does that, it's because Beige spotted something.
That was him clapping. I don't know if you could hear that, but
You don't have coconuts.
no, I was hitting my my laptop.
Mm.
No, I was
They just-
clapping my ass. Is that what you wanted to hear? Is that
No,
what everyone wanted to hear? I was
no,
clapping my ass.
it's not. Stop.
I just kind of turn towards the clopping and I allow him to approach.
May approach.
So Chad,
Get
with
out.
his hands on his hips,
Basically,
chest
yeah.
puffed out.
Chadwick, you see Horatio clopping past the Chad topic.
No, I don't.
He spray painted the windows black a long time ago.
Oh my god, does he have a fucking... Please have like a post outside with a feed bag on it so he can eat some oats?
Oh my god.
I will hold out a feedback as the peacekeeper. I know he's coming to tell me something.
I don't want to play this game.
The feedback is full of Cheerios, by the way.
Hey, we work with what we can get.
Yeah, they're oats.
Yeah.
Whew, I lost control of this immediately. Immediately. All right, so we're going this route. All right. No, I'll work with it. I'll work with it. Sorry, it's just taking me a minute to wrap my head around. All right, so Horatio clops his way over and I don't know how you eat the oats in a horse mask.
You just funnel them.
Yeah.
he has a hole cut into the horse's mouth, and you just funnel Cheerios down.
You just shove a fucking hose up there and he just sucks it.
I grab the horse mask and just bend it up, and I dump the oats down the horse mask mouth.
Seeing this from the pharmacy, I'm just going to let one of the zombies bite me.
I don't want to cure these people anymore.
Yeah, Allie makes a good point. Those horse masks have room for a feedback in the nose part, so just put
yeah.
feedback.
They do. They really do.
All right, so you feed Horatio for a moment.
Hiroshi.
I almost said Hiroshi. You feed Horatio for a moment, and he just in like a really like calm, normal voice, like, thank you, I appreciate that. So anyway, just came over here on all fours, horse mask and everything. So anyway, I just wanted to inform you that Paige mentioned that she saw an explosion a few blocks away and the sound of car alarms.
Okay, apparently he's British. All right.
I don't know why I went British like halfway through that statement.
It's fine. Okay, so Johnny just kind of nods at this and he goes, "Thank you, little horseman, bring me this dire news." Johnny Grapple-Seed's gonna go put all these bitches in the ground. Then I run off towards the roof.
Oh God!
Will you mix some Macho Man in there?
Yeah.
For me, please. Okay, thank you.
I'm sure it'll be mostly Macho Man by the end of the night.
Okay, perfect.
Whew. All right, so Horatio just nods his horse mask and clompers off. And does Maxine go with you, Johnny?
Yeah. I think she'd probably stick close to old Johnny Grappleseed.
Old Johnny Grappleseed.
I mean, she watched him fucking suplex a zombie off of, like, the top of a ladder through a table, so she was just like, yeah, this guy. There was barbed wire all over the table, too. It didn't need to be there.
Paige was in the running for the hot new neutral of 2021 by Pantone Home Decor. Nice.
Oh, nice.
What?
Allie was mentioning that Paige was in the running for a hot new neutral color for home decor.
Oh! Hell
Yeah.
I'm just a giant paint sample.
Yeah.
I'm just a giant square paper.
Also,
I'd like to
Paige,
think that it's only been like 3 days since the zombie apocalypse started, and it's just gone this bad this quick.
Yeah. Yes.
There's a fucking pro wrestler running the security for this place, a man in a horse suit.
So
Is lookout messenger.
So I like that what you guys wrote down for allies. Keegan has zombies, that cop guy, all my stream friends, mom and dad. Chadwick has a raccoon. And Paige has microwaved?
Yeah, I have a
Microwave.
microwave.
I thought it
I
said
have a
microwaved. The way the D looked is just like your allies is microwaved.
Oh, the way the G is, and
Yeah.
is that
It
what you're
almost
saying?
looked like a D from like how I was looking at it.
I can see that. No, it's just a microwave.
Somehow it works. We don't ask how. There's no power here.
It's It's the microwave version of the Brave Little Toaster. It's just just a
The
microwave.
brave little microwave.
Yep.
All right, so Johnny goes running up to the roof. So both Chadwick and Keegan are able to see this, and not necessarily hear what's going on, but you hear Johnny. You definitely hear Johnny, and then Johnny goes running off towards the direction of the roof. What is Keegan doing?
I have an ally now that wasn't added by someone else.
I want nothing to do with any of those people. I'm just going to keep working on the cure.
All the little grapple maniacs out there. Okay.
Yeah.
What about
And
Chadwick?
Tom.
What's Chadwick doing?
Building a thicker, stronger barrier out of all these Invader Zim Gur t-shirts.
I'm gonna sing the Doom song now.
God, I haven't seen Invader Zim in so long. Oh, all right. So, Paige, you're up on the roof. You sent Horatio. God damn it.
How can
Horatio.
you not say that?
I'm thrown off by clopping, okay? Like, I don't want to register that this person exists, even as pretend. So, you send Horatio off, and you hear thudding running up the stairs, and you see Johnny burst into the roof.
Oh yeah, like real dramatically too. I like kick it down. And then I do like big sweeping like looking motions as I like take huge steps.
I'm just gonna.
I'm not going to be able to handle this character, Chad.
I would jump at him kicking the door open, and then I would just like.
Off the roof? Me too.
Yeah, I would just Yeah. Yeah, I would jump back, obviously, and then. Do you say anything to me, Tad, or are you just walking the fuck up here?
No, that. I mean, in his head, him bursting through the door was your cue, to speak or whatever.
Okay, well then, I'm just gonna point off in the distance and be like, the explosions were over there, and I'm assuming he can hear the car alarms and shit.
Yeah, he can hear the car alarms now.
Okay, I run over there and I put like a foot up on the edge of the thing and just get a good look.
Okay. So now that some time's been passing, you guys see a very large group of zombies have started to collect around the car alarms that have been going off, like a really large group. And you're looking there, and you don't really see anything else. Like, it looks like maybe the explosion was caused by like a car. It looks like there's the remnants of a fire. You don't really hear gunshots. You don't hear anything weird like that. You just see the remnants of a fire, the car alarms, and this very large horde forming around the alarms a few blocks away.
Johnny points at the horde and just goes, "Oh yeah, that's gonna be trouble, brother."
Hell yeah, brother!
And
I have nothing to say.
just nod, like, yes, I concur.
Yes, it's very shallow and pedantic.
I suggest you go and suit up, because there's gonna be some heads to be cracking. That was kind of pirate at the end.
Yeah, you went to a pirate.
100% pirate.
And Johnny just kind of, I don't know. I guess he runs towards the exit and waits for people there.
And goes back down to wherever the fuck he's gonna go.
Yeah.
All right, so Johnny just books it down the stairs, runs to the nearest exit, which is the point where you guys, you have like gates and barricades set up against like a small side entrance out into the parking lot that you guys use to go in and out when you're looking for supplies or trying to raid around and everything. Paige, what are you doing?
fucking standing there in stunned goddamn silence. No, I'm gonna head back down into the mall and just like fucking talk with everybody else about what the hell we should fucking do, essentially.
Okay, so who are you going to go talk to?
Fuck. I guess. So Keegan was an old friend. Horatio is my messenger, essentially, and then Chris and I. Yeah, I'll go talk to Chadwick because we don't have a strained relationship.
Yeah, you and
Not yet,
Chadwick
anyway.
don't have much of a relationship, and like I said, Chadwick is sort of. You guys don't really have a leader. You're very disorganized, if you couldn't tell. But Chadwick is probably the closest thing because he's the closest thing to actually making decisions around here, which is usually just settling arguments. Which is
Yeah.
why people let him have a whole hot topic to himself.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you run into the Chad topic.
The chat topic.
God.
Okay. And Horatio did tell everybody, right, that
Horatio
the,
just told Johnny.
just Johnny, nobody else.
Yeah, he just told Johnny and Maxine.
Yeah, but
Okay.
Johnny responded to that, and I feel like everyone. heard his
Everyone,
response.
yeah. So everyone knows something's going on, but Johnny hasn't Horatio hasn't actually talked to everybody about it. They just heard Johnny's response and Johnny thundering off.
Okay. Well then, yeah, I'm gonna say some shit.
All right. So yeah, like I said, you go into the Chad topic, and Chadwick is sitting there trying to like barricade himself inside of his hot topic even more after seeing Johnny earlier.
Okay, and I'm just gonna be like,
What's the password?
uh,
I'm just fucking with you. Come on.
I was gonna just dab. Are you're the peacekeeper or not the peacekeeper?
Arbiter.
I can't remember. What's arbiter? Please refresh me, mem.
If there's like problems going on or like there's an argument, he steps in and like arbitrates it.
Oh, okay. Well, there's no argument to. Well, there might be, but I don't know what to do about this explosion, homie.
So I reach in my box of Chad topic paraphernalia and pull out a magic 8-ball.
That he stole from Spencer's.
Probably. That's next door. I kind of blew down the wall so I can get the ball.
Yeah, there we go. Sorry.
All right. So you referenced the 8-ball.
Does it?
I'm actually looking up a magic 8-ball. There we go.
I was gonna say I like somebody needs to determine what the 8-ball says. I'm not doing it. There are a few things. Yeah, there are a few things as a GM that I'm not doing, and one of them is simulating an 8-ball. I've been doing this too long.
So I turn around, quietly whisper into the 8-ball so Paige can't hear me. And just like whisper, what do we do? I'm gonna give it a good shake, and it comes up with reply hazy, try again. So I look over my shoulder to Paige. Look back to the 8-ball, give it another shake. What do we do? Outlook good.
Oh, look good.
That's not you use an 8-ball.
So, knowing this, the 8-ball thinks we're going to be fine, so look back to Beige. Make sure the exits and entrances are secure. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Get John on this.
Okay. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna summon Horatio.
How do you summon Horatio?
Please, God, no. Why?
No, Keegan, at this point, we just have to ride this train, alright?
Give me one quick second. Just this is
Horse
relevant. Just hold on. Just shh.
It's been multiple seconds.
Shut the fuck up and listen to the calming sounds of my voice. Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, come on now. Like, let's not. That was lame. Okay, well, sorry, I'm trying to find a good horse call.
Nay.
Also, to be fair, his name is practically already Horse, so this is just a logical conclusion.
Yeah.
for this
Yeah,
character.
exactly.
All I can think of is Red Dead Redemption 2, where you whistle and then he just shows up wherever you are.
Oh yeah, that's exactly how it works.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Yeah, that's what just happened in the video. So yeah, I'm just gonna give. I'm gonna pull out a carrot and I'm just gonna give a loud whistle. Don't ask where I got the carrot. I just have the fucking carrot. Just shut up. I have a carrot and I whistle.
And
If
so,
there's any Horatios in chat, I am so sorry.
anybody who's in chat right now, I'm really
Yeah.
sorry. Isn't
I'm
there a
not.
horse lady in Red Dead 2? I haven't played enough of Red Dead 2 to know that. Tad, is there a horse lady?
There is, and it was a reference to a glitch in the first game where a donkey spawned as a woman and had like a horse face.
That's actually really funny. Alright, so you let out a whistle, and from a distance you hear, "Nay!" And then he starts clomping over from one of the side halls.
Okay,
He doesn't do
and
a
I'm
neigh like a horse. He does it like a man, just saying nay.
I don't
Right.
ever want to hear you make that noise again.
I hope I never have to make that noise again, so it's alright.
Well, when he comes over, I'm going to tell him to tell Johnny Grappleseed to make sure he secures the entrances and exits so none of them fucks can get in, and we'll be okay. We'll be safe from the explosion.
Alright, that sounds like a perfectly reasonable plan. Am I gonna get that carrot, or can't help but to notice?
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna tip the horse head up and just drop it in.
So he just blankly stares at you without moving, with just like the horse mask, as you just see the mask moving slightly, and you hear crunch, crunch, crunch,
Yep.
crunch, and then he starts clopping away. Also, I'm just going to say this now. How dare you make me roleplay your horse gimp? Like, I'm so mad.
Well, this you wanted this. Like you
I
didn't
wanted
want
to play
this.
this Thursday. Well, this is what you got. This is what you fucking get.
I mean,
So proud
I
of
made
Paige.
I made Johnny Grappleseed, but at least that's a burden I must bear.
Yeah. That's why I'm making Horatio just talk normal.
With the slightly British accent, yeah.
With the weird, I don't know, yeah, it's just things are happening right now, alright? Alright, so...
Very beautiful things.
it's something.
What
something.
the titties?
So,
Why can't I just? Oh.
Johnny, so you're standing over by the exit and you hear the clop, clop, clop of Horatio coming up. along with a crunching noise.
Oh, noble steed, what news do you bring, Johnny Grappleseed?
Yes, Bage instructed me that Chadwick wants the entrances and exits barricaded and secured.
Sound advice. Does the horsey want an apple?
That would be most appreciated. Thank you.
Okay. I hold the mouth up and I pop an apple in there and then I start barricading.
I like
the
how
exit.
you're like, you pop an apple. Like, you have to smash an apple into that fucking opening. In
Okay,
order for
Johnny.
it to-
Johnny Grappleseed grapples an apple into his mouth.
God damn it. God fucking damn it. Damn it all to hell. Alright, so you feed Horatio the apple after grappling the apple into his mouth. And Horatio just
Hey, Tad.
says,
Yeah.
Don't come to work tomorrow.
That's my job now.
Oh shit.
Horatio just starts clopping away. Keegan,
I drew
Yep.
what I feel like Johnny Grappleseed would look like next to Frylog.
Yes. I agree with this.
oh god.
His fucking mask is just an apple.
I didn't even think about that avenue. Yes.
Oh, I feel like his eyes aren't bloodshot enough.
Oh, I'll fix that. Hold on. Keep going, Jake. We're good.
I'm just staring at that.
have-
Yes, Keegan?
I have not been informed of anything. I'm
Nope.
going to continue working.
So what are you
I
doing?
will. Well, I'm probably like, oh no, I probably have fucking like a tissue sample under a microscope or something, and I'm just gonna fuck, what was his name? I'm just gonna like look over at Ryan, and I'm going to I'm really concerned about the mental state of literally everyone in this building. Because that is going to reveal my fucking past card. Oh, it didn't flip.
Don't you dare cover up Johnny Grappleseed crying blood.
Right there.
Oh, that'd be really useful
my-
in this situation.
Yeah, my past is I'm a psychiatrist.
Oh.
So I am very aware of how fucked you people are.
It's just him and Horatio.
Man, that's got to be the easiest one to reveal in the situation we present
Right?
to you.
Tell someone what worries you about another survivor's mental stability. Yep.
I feel like as soon as I called him Johnny Grappleseed, you should have been boom psychiatrist.
No. When I first pulled this, I was like, okay, I can probably find a time to reveal this, and then instantaneously, I was just like, all right, I could try to find a time not to reveal it. Like that would be harder.
Alright, so you reveal to
Jesus.
Ryan that you used to be a psychiatrist.
Yeah. Yeah, and I would lobotomize these people if I'm being honest. Like,
Oh, hell yeah. Bring it on, brother.
Man, just
Sorry.
wait until mine gets revealed. You're gonna be like, what?
No.
but yeah, I'm just looking at tissue samples or something.
Now, here's, I think, a more important question for you, Keegan. Do you know what you're looking at?
I mean, I'm a scientist, probably.
But you've been a scientist for like 3 months. Your background is psychiatry.
That's fair. I've probably figured out a thing or two. Enough to have +1 on zombie moves.
I mean, I'm assuming that you are aware of the psychiatry of a zombie, so you're at least familiar with their behavioral patterns.
Good. That's very important. They
Uh,
like brains. I've understood this much.
but yeah, so you're just sitting in your lab working on a tissue sample, just kind of like, yep, that's flesh. But
It is.
I know these things are attracted to like fresh meat over rotting meat and blah blah fucking blah. So Chadwick and Bage. So Bage is still inside the Chad topic. What are you two doing?
Well, shit. I don't know.
So you sent Johnny to start barricading and securing entrances and exits.
I'm gonna go back up to the roof and I'm going to see if the if the situation has changed outside.
Okay. So you go up onto the roof, and you're looking in the direction of where the car alarms were going off. They don't appear to be going off anymore. It sounds like they've stopped.
Okay.
But you notice that giant horde is moving right towards the mall.
Oh,
Now
titties.
that they're not distracted by the car alarms anymore.
I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna rush downstairs and I'm going to start double checking, double checking and also just looking over the entrances and exits and making sure they're secure as
Okay.
well.
All right, so you're working on that too. Are you talking to anybody?
No, I'm just gonna do it.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck them.
All right, so I'm going to have you do what's called assess a bad situation. So I want you to draw steel. So your steel rating is 2, so draw 2 cards.
Okay, from which deck?
From the Survivor deck.
Okay. Oh, whoops. 2?
Oh, no, you put them in your hand.
Yeah.
How do you,
Well, first of all, I can see what they are. So first we'll just look at those. So you have a miss and an edge. So give me a second here, Paige.
Okay.
Recall those two. So what you would do, and we're not going to count these, but if you hover over the deck, you'll see how the card pops up.
Oh, yeah, you just pull it out like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I
Yep.
got an opportunity. Hold on, I
Alright.
want to zoom in on that art. Oh, shit. Hold on. I zoomed a little too much. Fuck yeah, I like that. Alright, go ahead. Continue. Ooh, that was really big. All of a sudden, there was a zombie hand in my face.
Alrighty. So you have a miss and an edge. So obviously you would pick the edge because that's the better result.
I'm
So
edging.
on a oh god, please don't.
You know, we're just one step away from bringing up pee hole now. So
Yeah, it's so on a edge you get to ask one of these questions. When you act on the
Ooh.
answer, you get to draw an additional card. So you get to ask me one of these 4 questions. So,
okay.
what here is the biggest threat to me / the Enclave? What here is the most useful to me / my allies / the Enclave?
Okay.
What is my best escape route?
Oh.
And who here is most vulnerable?
Oh. Hold up. Hold the phone. Who's most vulnerable?
You want to know who the most vulnerable is?
Yeah.
All right. So the most vulnerable is probably the basic bitch people who are sitting in the food court because nobody has warned them about any of this, and the food court is the most central, large location. So if any of the zombies break in, they'll be able to. They're gonna have a hard time figuring out what to do. There's been no organization right now.
Hell yeah. Okay. I'm gonna summon Horatio with my horse whistle.
Okay. Clop, 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 clop.
Okay. And I am going to tell him that he needs to. I'm sorry, Tad, but your character is the craziest one out of everybody. I mean, the most Okay, so
Unhinged.
I'm gonna tell him, Horatio, that he needs to tell Johnny Grappleseed, or he needs to take Johnny Grappleseed to the food court, and Horatio is gonna explain to them what's going on while Johnny Grappleseed is the border collie and herds them so they can be safer.
Okay. All right. So, Johnny, you are trying to secure exits and entrances. Uh, Go ahead and draw me survival.
Okay. So I have a 1 in that, so I just draw
One
1,
card.
and that's the survivor deck.
Yep.
Survivor Dick.
Hey!
Bam. Hey. All right. Nice.
Boop boop.
So you're grabbing some of like the pull down gates that they have covering a lot of the storefronts.
Okay.
And you're grabbing those, and you're kind of like barricading some of the doors and windows and stuff. You can actually, from one of the back entrances, see from like down the street this large horde coming, and this is the biggest horde you guys have actually seen gathered together in one. Like there's at least a couple hundred.
It's about to be some Plants vs. Zombies shit in this hoe.
But there appear to be several hundred zombies that or several hundred, sorry, a couple hundred zombies that are making their way towards you guys. And then you hear the clop, 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 clop.
I do a very exaggerated, like, hand to ear, and I just kind of wait for him to get closer.
All right.
All right, so he approaches you, and you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. Who wants to play a ratio?
Absolutely.
No
not.
one.
No.
Paige,
What am I doing?
you're gonna
You
play
are now
Horatio.
Horatio.
Oh shit! All right, I'm down.
I'll
Let's do
have
it.
you guys. I'll have you guys role play your actual buddies, so that way there's a little bit more interaction.
That's fair.
So Horatio is approaching Johnny Grappleseed.
Remember, he's slightly British.
Yes, he's only like on the second half of his sentences though.
Okay. So I'm approaching Johnny Grappleseed, and I'm just gonna, Jesse, why did you have to just not do it? Do you not want to be a part of this?
No, because I need more interaction between the people who are playing the game, and I don't want to be your horse gimp.
That's very not cash money of you, but whatever. Okay, well, I'm going to walk up Johnny Grappleseed, and I'm just gonna be like, I'm not even gonna attempt a British accent. I'm sorry, the canon has been broken.
That's
But
fine. It wasn't really canon.
he's gonna, I don't know, walk up to him. I need you to help me wrangle up these people in the food court. I'm gonna tell them what's going on, and I basically need you to get them out of there so they're not in a big open area where they can be fucked over. I'm sorry, that's the only way I can think of to word it right now. It's happening.
You want me to get all the little grapple maniacs into safety?
Yes.
Johnny Grappleseed can do that for you.
Much appreciated. I just love to
Right.
think he's just accepted it. So he's just like, yep. Okay.
Look, Horatio is wearing a fucking
Oh no!
What?
My Google just. I just exited out of everything. Continue. I'll be back in a second.
I was just like, I like how you're saying like Horatio is just accepting the Johnny Grappleseed thing. Like Horatio's in a fucking horse gimp suit.
Yeah.
Like
True.
he is like Johnny Grappleseed is a little bit more normal than Horatio. He's the
I do,
lesser weird person here.
I do, after talking to him, drop a single sugar cube down his food chute.
Aww.
Please don't say his food shoot.
That's what it
Would
is.
you rather
Keegan.
he said poop shoot or something? Even though it wouldn't be poop shoot, but
He's got one. I mean,
Don't-
he's got
don't
it.
he's
give him
gonna
ideas.
jam the sugar cube up his pee hole.
That's gonna go really
Sounds
good.
painful.
I really don't want to share this after the stream.
It's gonna be our most successful one yet.
And Allie is right. He could be into that.
Yeah.
All right,
He
so
could.
Johnny and Horatio, you guys make your way to the food court. Like I said, this is where most people kind of gather during the day. They don't really have anywhere else to go. Like a few people have staked out different areas inside the mall, but a lot of them are really uncomfortable, mainly because of Keegan's lab. So most of them kind of just hang out in this area. You know, they've taken to taking some of the old restaurants and turning them kind of into like, I don't want to say a residential area, but the areas where, you know, they sleep and they prepare food and stuff, because even though you guys don't have power, still all of the kitchen utensils and cookware and everything is still there. But you guys approach, everyone kind of looks very wary as they see Clop Clop Horatio and fucking Johnny Grappleseed approaching them. The two people that you do not want approaching you.
Where would be the safest place in the mall to herd these people to? Do I gotta pull something for that?
Yeah, go ahead and make a survival. Draw me survival.
Not good at those. Hey!
You
Okay.
say you're not good at those, but you've only drawn triumph.
Johnny Grappleseed's a survivor.
I'm a survivor. All right,
Mhm.
go ahead.
Trying to think, what would be the most secure spot in a mall?
Security room?
I mean, there is a security room, but it's
Bathroom.
relatively small.
Yeah, it wouldn't fit a bunch of people.
With a
The roof?
triumph, what are you trying to do? Because like if you put them in like the bathrooms or a security room or something, you know, that would be like a good safe location for like a tornado or something. But if you get a horde of zombies, you're more or less just putting everyone into a small area, and they're then great.
Probably-
Now what?
Yeah. Probably just getting them behind as many doors as possible. So I think the roof, probably.
Okay, so you want to try to get everyone up on the roof?
Yeah. So, I mean, before Horatio even starts talking, Johnny Grappleseed, sorry, is just like he's gonna take control of the situation, which I'm gonna put that out now. There, I'm controlling.
Oh God. Hey,
Um,
so your steel goes up by 1.
yeah. And he's just gonna be like, all right, all you little grapple maniacs, as he's like grabbing people and like throwing them over his shoulder. We're gonna get you up to the roof where it's nice and safe. So he's just like piling people over his shoulder, like fireman style.
Okay, and then what's Horatio
Yep.
doing?
Horatio is just going to just be explaining the situation as Johnny Grappleseed is wrangling them up.
All right, have Horatio explain the situation.
Okay. So, God, I'm trying to think of how he would even explain. So he's just gonna like literally just be standing there, because that's what you do as a motivational speaker, and he's just gonna say, I don't want to fucking explain it, because there's really not much to explain. There's been an explosion off in the distance, and this is why I'm not a motivational speaker.
Mhm.
And and
You're not a motivational speaker. You just play one on Twitch.tv.
Yeah.
boom.
Slash
And
Pentapalz.
slash Pentapalz. And how does one say there's a giant horde coming here without saying there's a giant horde coming here?
There's a large amount of zombies on their way here.
That's the same thing, Keegan.
It's not though.
Okay.
A concerning event has taken place, and we're
There's
trying to get you to a more safe location.
an alarming amount of zombies headed this way, and we need to get you, well, like Johnny Grapples, he said, we need to get you out of here into a safer location so you're not, as vulnerable as you currently are. So please, as calmly and as organized as possible, get in a single file line and follow. And shuffle, where were you gonna take them?
The roof.
And head towards the roof access. Up to the roof. Please.
Just
And that's it.
just imagining just this guy on all fours in the horse gimp outfit. If everyone could calmly and in an orderly fashion in a single file line, as a fucking wrestler wearing a giant apple on his head is just grabbing people.
And throwing them over his shoulder.
Nut to butt, people, nut to butt.
Legitimately, if I were in that crowd, I would not get in single file line. I would just start walking towards the door. Whatever is
Yeah,
outside
I would go
would be
outside.
better than this.
All right, so both Chadwick and Keegan are able to tell there's a big commotion going on in the food court, and you can hear Johnny yelling.
I can always hear Johnny yelling.
No, Chadwick's dead.
He blew his brains out a long time ago.
He's brained himself with the 8-ball. All right,
He went to the science lab. He's like, "Hey, can I open this door?" Yeah, go ahead. Just walks in.
Closes
Keegan
it behind
operates
your
a
boss.
suicide booth.
How do you think I have so many zombies?
They're all volunteers.
I guess I'll ask Ryan to go see what's going on.
Okay, so right at the beginning of the commotion, Ryan kind of runs over and he's checking out what's happening. You guys are in the food court, the two of you, Johnny Grappleseed and Horatio. What is Beige doing? Where's Beige?
Wasn't I on the roof?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
she
you went
went
back to the roof. Yeah. All right, so you're back up to the roof. You obviously see the large horde coming. You have Johnny Grappleseed is carrying people, and then there's people following him. Ryan eventually comes running back to you, Keegan, and he says, "All right, so it sounds like there's a big horde of zombies coming, and Johnny and Horatio are getting everyone up on the roof."
Oh, look around at all my equipment. Is there a gate that I can secure this place with?
Yeah, I mean, I imagine you have a pull-down gate.
All right, I'll do that. I imagine that zombies aren't going to try to get into my labs, but I'll just throw that down and then go up to the roof.
All right. And how about Chadwick?
All right, I've done every other question so far. Magic 8-ball. Am I safe here? Better not tell you now. Okay, I'm going to the roof.
Yeah, that's pretty ominous. All right, so you all start heading up to the roof. You guys all get up there. Horatio and Johnny kind of herd everyone. I want everyone to draw steel.
Steel!
We'll do it one at a time, though. So, Tad, go ahead and do it.
Okay.
Tad, you also want to take your
Controlling
card back?
Oh yeah. How do I? Oh yeah, I like that. So 1. Well,
Well, you got Triumph, so
Yeah.
3, 4. Well, I picked the Triumph because
yeah,
Edge is worse than Triumph, right?
Yes.
correct.
Edge is like
Okay.
a partial success. All right, so in this case, I don't actually need anybody else to draw because he
Oh.
got a triumph. So you notice once you get everyone up there, as you're finally like getting everyone up, the zombies start crashing into the sides of the building. You can hear them, ripping apart some of the barricades and smashing. Everyone's like really concerned. Johnny, you realize that the group of kids that hang out here, they're not up here.
Oh no. Oh, grapple maniac's in trouble. I gotta go save him.
All right, so what are you doing?
Well, do I know where they usually like hang?
You know that they like to hang around like the sort of like back areas. Has anybody who here has seen the third season of Stranger Things?
I have.
I have.
Okay. Yeah, you know how like there's like those little like I don't want to say back alley, like the little back hallways behind the building or behind
Yeah.
the shops. Yeah, they like to like run around in there.
Okay.
Oh, they
I
did.
guess I'll just real dramatically open the door and just be like, Johnny Grappleseed's gonna go save all the little grapple maniacs. Maxine's gonna stay here and keep you people safe. And he just slams the door and runs down to where the teenagers usually hang out. My voice hurts.
That's called karma.
Poor Macho Man. Like, imagine that. Imagine that being your career.
Yeah.
Like that's like Smoker's voice within like 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you go running down. What are the rest of you doing? So you know that Johnny just ran downstairs to go check out on the teenagers, or to go check on the teenagers. Who
Specifically
you realize
the little grapple maniacs, which is what he called everyone else. So I'm not sure who he's going for.
Well, you guys realize at this point that
Oh,
the group of delinquents and hoodlums are not up here.
well, I am going to study the movement patterns of the zombies.
I
Alright.
want to go get my hands on some of that sports equipment.
All right, so you want to head back down?
Yeah.
Okay. And how about Chadwick?
Ask the Magic 8 Ball, what do I do? I'll look good. Fuck. Chadwick is going to go to the sporting goods store as well.
Okay. All right, so Keegan is staying up on the roof. Now, what are your NPC allies doing? So, Chris, your ally was that medical student.
Oh yeah, she's with Keegan.
Okay, so she's with Keegan. What is Horatio doing?
He's overseeing everyone going up to the roof.
Okay. And then how about, and Maxine you already said was going to stay up here. All right. So Keegan and everyone's actually what's Ryan doing? Keegan.
Ryan is going to be, oddly enough, working with Maxine to make sure everyone up here is safe.
That should go over well. All right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Maxine and Ryan are, trying to like get everyone kind of like ushering them more towards like the middle area of the roof, getting them away from the sides. Just because, making sure nobody like trips over or anything like that. And then Horatio's trying to calm people down, trying to give like a nice motivational, rousing speech, but it's difficult because people don't want to listen to him because there are zombies and moaning and there's a guy in a horse gimp suit.
Exactly.
And it's all just like, this is not a situation you want to be in. And then Keegan, you and what's the medical student's name?
Maya.
Maya. You and Maya's there with you, and you guys are just kind of looking at the zombies' patterns. As you guys are watching, you can hear the sound of smashing glass, and you see some of them starting to surge into the mall.
Okay. I'm going to, realizing that we're not going to be able to exactly survive up here, gonna start looking for like a escape route from the roof.
Okay, so we're gonna pause on you guys. All right, so Johnny, you got a head start, so you know where the kids usually like to hang out. You start running towards one of the little back like hallway areas, and right as you're getting up to him, you hear the smashing glass, and you see the zombies starting to surge in. Not very like there's a group of them that are in between you and like the entrance into like the back hallways, um, and then more are starting to surge in from another entrance.
Well, Johnny Grappleseed is going to show these zombies why he was the backyard hardcore champion 2011 to 2020 running. So he's just going to take his shovel and he's going to start going to town on these zombies.
All right.
Which, let's see. That would be Fight the Dead?
That would be Fight the Dead, so you need to draw Savagery.
Okay. So, I have a 3 in Savagery? Yes.
Yep.
Well.
Miss. Miss.
Uh-oh.
Edge.
Oh, Edge.
All right. So, on a hit, you greatly reduce their numbers and you choose one of these 3 things. On a edge, I choose one as well. So, you pick one of these. You attract the attention of a third party. You end up in a bad spot, draw from the bite deck, or you mark stress or suffer serious harm. Your choice.
I'm going to mark stress.
You're going to mark stress. Alrighty. So you mark stress, and the one that I am going to pick, because it's fun, I am going to have you draw from the bite deck.
Yeah, I figured you would. Okay. Okay, I can't draw from the bike deck for some reason.
Okay, give me a second.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't. There
Okay.
it is.
Go ahead. I didn't shuffle it beforehand, that's why.
Boop. Threat? Oh, whoops. I drew down it.
Threat escalation.
Oh.
Good.
Your current problem take a turn for the worse. Big time.
Big time.
Alrighty.
You know this terrible situation we're in? It's worse now.
So Johnny, you got your shovel and you're fighting them off, and you managed to take out quite a few of them, but you're getting stressed out, obviously, because you're kind of surrounded by them, and like the longer it takes you to get to these kids, the worse they're going to be, because you don't know where they are or how safe they are. And as you're doing that, like you're kind of not paying attention behind you, and you manage to whir around in time before one of them that's lunging for you would be able to take a bite out of you. But you see that you are now surrounded by an even larger group of zombies, as the main group that was pouring in has gotten to you.
Okay.
So we're going to pause on you for a moment.
Okay.
All right, so for Chadwick and Bage, you guys are running down. You take a hard right. You hear the smashing. You can hear the zombies starting to pour in. But you guys managed to get to the sporting goods store, which is where you keep your supply of sporting goods equipment.
Okay.
All right, so one of you needs to draw survival. Whichever one of you wants to do that.
From the survivor deck?
Yes, yeah.
Chadwick wants to.
Oh, I just did it.
Oh, damn.
Sorry.
Let me back up. I can't actually see the cards you drew. You drew a miss?
Yeah.
You know you have a 3 in survival.
So I draw 3. Okay.
Yeah, you draw 3.
Sorry.
So you drew 1. Edge.
Edge.
And miss.
Yes.
All right, so you got an edge. Recall.
Okay.
Shuffle. All right, so now according to the sports equipment card, let me blow this up real quick. All right, draw survival. On a hit, everyone equipped takes +1 ongoing to melee conflicts and suffering serious harm until time passes. Exhaust it if you use the equipment in a violent conflict, and then if you got a triumph, you wouldn't have to exhaust it, but you will exhaust it after this. But both you and Chadwick now get a +1 bonus to all of your melee and trying to survive from great harm. As you kind of pad yourself up with like umpire equipment and grab some baseball bats and stuff. And right when that happens, you guys see a group of zombies pour into the sporting goods store.
I charge
Oh,
them.
we gonna fight.
All right, so we'll start, since you said you're going to charge them, we're going to start with Chadwick. So go ahead and draw Savagery +1. So you normally... Holy shit, you have a 3 Savagery, so you're drawing 4
Mhm.
cards.
Yeah, Chadwick is not good with people. He's a maniac. That's why he talks to a magic 8-ball. Where's the savagery cards?
Oh no, you draw a number of cards equal to your Savagery +1. So you're drawing 4 Survivor cards.
Oh, I thought. Okay, yeah, I thought. Yeah, okay.
Okay, you don't even need to draw anymore.
Mhm.
You
Yeah, I
got the
hit.
best result. So recall. So on a triumph, you get to pick one of these things. I don't get to pick one, but you still have to pick one of these. Either you attract the attention of a third party, you have to draw from the bite deck, or you mark stress or suffer serious harm. So which one are you picking?
Um. Wait, so they suffer serious harm, or I do?
You do.
How is that? How is that? Oh, hit is me, right? Like I get hit.
No, so on a hit, that means that you got either a triumph or a success. There's no... Even getting a triumph, you still don't get something good. There's always something negative that happens from fighting.
Oh,
So you
fuck
attract
this
the
game.
attention of a third party, you end up in a bad spot and have to draw from the bite deck, or you mark stress or suffer serious harm.
Mark stress.
Alright, so mark 1 point of stress. And now, Paige, I want you to
Yep.
draw Savagery +1. And your Savagery is a 2, so you're drawing 3 cards.
Miss. Miss.
Oh no.
Edge.
There you go.
Okay. Alright, so Paige, do you attract the attention of a third party, end up in a bad spot and draw from the bite deck, or mark stress or suffer serious harm?
Uh.
And remember,
Go ahead.
oh, no,
Remember what?
I was going to say you have 5 stress that are unmarked, so. I was just going to say, remember,
Yeah.
you've got 5 stress, and when a stress thing gets filled up, you just draw another trauma.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just take a stress. I
Okay.
guess.
And then because you got an edge, I get to pick one of these, and I'm going to have you draw from the bite deck.
Well, that's rude, but okay.
I accidentally shuffled it after he drew the 1 card.
No.
Threat.
Threat?
Something breaks. Ooh, good.
All right.
Something in your environment breaks. The GM will tell you what.
Oh no,
Wait.
the motorcycle.
So give me a second. I gotta make sure the discard pile. Give me a moment. Sorry. So we'll make that the discard. And I'm just gonna discard another card to represent the fact that 1 card was already drawn. All right. So, Paige, you both are fighting zombies off. You're getting kind of stressed out because you got the equipment on you, and it's holding you back a little bit. It's weighing you down, but you manage to kill off most of the zombies as you're making your way past. But Paige, on your way out, you crack your baseball bat against one of them and break it.
Damn it. I knew it was going to be the baseball bat. Okay.
All right. So we're gonna pause on you guys. Keegan.
E.
Alrighty, so you are essentially trying to... Give me a moment. Assess a bad situation.
Okay.
So draw steel.
Alrighty. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Good. You
Yeah.
are not able to figure it out.
Oh, that's
Like
unfortunate.
you're looking around and yeah, you're not really able to tell like what your best escape route would be. I mean, there's a couple of spots that you guys could try to go off of, um, but you're not really sure which one would be the best way. And
All right.
the zombies are starting to surround the building.
Hmm.
That's what's making it hard
Good.
to decide because kind of no matter where you go, there are zombies.
Good.
So what are you doing?
Well, I guess in that situation that the best bet would be run. Because if I don't want to get trapped up here,
Where are you gonna run though? Got you there.
I'm gonna try to find the side that has the least amount of zombies,
Okay.
and then oh boy, that's real scary. I'm gonna run downstairs and try to see if I can find a way out on that side.
Okay. All right, so you can tell that the east side of the building seems to have the least amount of zombies that seem to be surrounding the building, and you know that there is an exit on that side. So you go running down and making your way, and there are a group of zombies in between you and that door as they're starting to flood the mall.
Cool. I'm gonna turn around and go back up.
Okay, so you're trying to flee.
Yep.
All right, draw survival.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Hey.
Okay. So I don't get to pick one of these, but you have to pick one of these. You run into another danger or crisis. You leave something or someone valuable behind. You draw from the bite deck or suffer serious harm. Your choice.
Hmm. I'll take the first one. Why not?
You run into another danger or crisis.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Alrighty.
Surely one of my allies will help me.
You mean the allies that are all upstairs?
No, I mean on my sheet. Surely one of them.
The cream or the crop, Hulk Hogan brother?
Maybe the zombies.
Maybe the
Yeah.
zombies. The zombies that he
All
locked
my
behind the
stream
gate.
friends would probably help, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure no one in stream wants to see somebody bitten.
Huh?
All right, Keegan. So you start making your way back to the roof access that you guys originally took. You ran a decent ways away from it as you were on your way back to try to run to the east door. But on your way back, give me a moment here. On your way back, in between you and the door, you actually can see what appears to be one of the younger kids, like one of the kind of like hoodlums, grappling with a zombie. Like he's on the ground and a zombie's on top of him trying to bite him. And there's a few more staggering around.
Oh boy. I will throw something at him.
Okay, I need you to fight the dead then. Draw savagery.
Oh. Was specifically trying not to get too involved. Okay.
No, you got an edge. So you managed to grab some of the broken pieces of barricade and start chucking them over at that one
Oops.
zombie, and you managed to knock it off of the kid. And like I said, there's a few other that are around, but I need you to pick attract attention of a third party, draw from the bite deck, or mark stress or suffer serious harm.
I'll mark some stress, sure.
All right, so you mark stress, and now draw from the bite deck.
All right, well, it's about that time.
Oh,
Oh, something broke. Probably part of that barricade again. Up. Okay.
Alrighty, sorry, I just wanted to look at the artwork again. Alright, so you like I said, you managed to fight the zombies off, but as you're fighting them off and you're helping this kid back up, you see that the door leading to the roof is ripped off its hinges by a few of the zombies pulling at it.
Oh, well, roof's fucked.
Johnny.
yeah.
Alrighty, so you are surrounded by a even larger group of zombies. What are you doing? You fighting? You running?
Well, looking through the zombie moves, it seems like my best bet is to fool the dead.
Okay.
So, I guess Johnny just, he just kind of goes, "Ooh, yeah, I'm a zombie too." Starts shambling towards the back rooms. So I guess I'll pull steel for that.
Yep.
Well, I got more. Oh, hey, we'll think on that one. Oh, well,
Oh, okay.
Alright,
I
there you
could
go.
just do it.
Somehow.
Yeah. What's that opportunity though?
Opportunity
I mean,
just
you gotta
means,
try them.
yeah, opportunity would
Yeah.
mean you would spend a stress to get a triumph.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'll take the triumph, please.
Yes.
Triumph the insult comic dog.
Alrighty, so when you try to fool a swarm of zombies, blah blah blah. Alright, so you have to choose one of these. Your deception is either incomplete or brief, you attract more zombies to the scene, or you mark stress or draw from the bite deck.
Hmm. I kind of want to. It's probably a bad idea, but I kind of want to draw from the bite deck.
Oh shit, did
I
I
feel like-
accidentally recall the bite deck cards?
No, I put them in my hand.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I took them. They're mine now. I'm just gonna mark stress. Bite deck is a bad idea.
Alrighty.
Do you want the bite cards back?
You just hold on to them. It doesn't actually matter. I can recall them
Okay.
later.
Yeah.
I just needed to make sure I didn't accidentally reshuffle them.
Mm-mm.
Alrighty. So next up. So you do that. You manage to fool them enough with the shambling, not so much the yelling, but there's enough commotion going on that they don't pay you as much attention. But you start shambling towards the direction of the back rooms, and you're able to do that. Again, you're getting kind of stressed out by the whole situation because there is a very large group and you've wasted a lot of time. But you manage to get into the back hallways, and as you get into the back hallways, you can see two of the kids kind of like huddled in a corner crying.
Okay. Is there can I shut a door between us and the zombies?
Yeah. There's a door leading into like the little back hallway area.
Okay, I make sure that's shut. And then can I turn to violence? No.
God, please not on stream.
Here's where it ends, you little grapple maniacs.
You thought
I'm
the
gonna
zombies were
put you
scary.
down in a better way than the zombies. I guess I'm gonna calm down an NPC because that's steel.
All right, go ahead and calm down an NPC.
Okay, so that's just drawing steel. So, boop. Oh well, at least it works. Okay, well, I'm pretty edgy, I guess. One more. Okay, well, I guess I'm choosing edge.
Alrighty, so give me a moment here. Alrighty, on a hit they won't do anything drastic, at least for now. On a triumph you pick 2, on an edge you pick 1. So you pick one of these. They keep calm for some time, they reveal their true concerns, or they don't hold you responsible.
It's real tempting to have them not hold me responsible for this, but I think it'd be more useful for them to stay calm for some time.
Okay. So they will keep calm for some time. So what are you doing?
I just kind of motion like very exaggerated to them, like, "Come on, you little grapple maniacs! We gotta get you to the roof where it's safe."
All right, so they calm down and they start going with you. So Bage and Chadwick, you guys have just run out of the sporting goods equipment with your sporting goods. Like I said, you can see zombies all around. What are you two doing?
Well,
Back to the roof, I guess.
yeah. Yeah.
All right. So you guys are
The
gonna make
roof.
your way back to the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so you guys start running to the roof, or start running to the staircase going to the roof. As you guys are running, you actually see Keegan as he just like finished fighting off a couple of zombies that were attacking one of the kids. And you guys see the same thing that Keegan sees as you see the door to the roof got ripped apart, and you see some zombies starting to make their way up the staircase to the roof. But the three
Well,
of you are together now.
Well, I don't think the roof is very safe anymore.
no. But we should. They're coming up the stairs, Jesse?
Yeah, they're going up the stairs. A group of them are, at least.
Let's fuck them up. Let's throw some shit on them. Is there like. Did we manage to like grab a bowling ball from the sports
Well,
store?
you guys aren't up the stairs yet.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys are still on like the first floor. You were
Oh,
running
so
to the
like they're
staircase.
sandwiched in between us.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Like you were
okay.
running to the staircase, but there are zombies ahead of you going up the staircase.
Gotcha. Well, shit, man. Let's. Was there a bow and arrow in the sports store?
Unfortunately, no. It only serves for melee weapons.
I go and start swinging the stairs.
Alrighty. So you're going swinging. What is Bage doing?
God, I don't. Do I have like anything that would be considered ranged or anything? No. That's not how it works.
There's
There's
two
what?
people on the roof with guns.
Hmm.
Yeah, the two people that you left on the roof that had guns.
Yeah.
Well, they should start shooting down at the zombs.
They probably will eventually.
But what are you doing,
Uh,
Paige?
I guess I'm just. Chris, you ran at him swinging?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll do the same thing. It's chaos time.
Okay. Keegan, what are you doing?
I'm going to stay behind them.
Alright.
I mean, I'll help by throwing stuff again if it causes like a little bit of a distraction, but I'm absolutely not getting close to them.
Alright, so you're not really gonna do anything.
Yeah. Can I just reveal my trauma?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and
Oh,
there you
nice.
go. I'm a coward.
Oh, nice. Alright, well, you get +1 soul, and you clear stress
Yep.
whenever you convince someone else to propose a plan.
Yep. All right. I'm just gonna take that back.
Alright, so Keegan is a cowardly psychiatrist turned scientist.
Yep.
We now know everything we need to know about you, you son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So, Chris, go ahead and draw me Savagery +1, so 4 cards. Miss. Triumph. Okay, so you don't need to draw anymore. Alrighty, so pick one, either attract attention of a third party, draw from the bite deck, or mark stress or suffer serious harm.
Bite deck.
Bite deck? Alright, draw me a bite card.
Oh,
Safe.
you
Nothing
son
goes
of a
wrong.
bitch.
Alrighty, so you're just fucking whacking at these zombies as you're making your way up the staircase, and you're just taking them out left and right. Paige, go
Yep.
ahead and draw me Savagery. Unfortunately, you broke your baseball bat, so you don't get the +1, so you're only drawing 2 cards.
Edge. Opportunity.
Alright, so with the opportunity, you can spend a stress, so you can mark a stress and turn that into a triumph if you would like.
Sure.
Okay? Alright, so that is now a triumph. So now, same as Chris, you have to pick either attract a third party, draw from the bite deck, or mark stress or suffer serious harm.
I want to draw from the bite deck.
Alrighty, give me a draw from the bite deck. Threat, more zombies. Nice.
All right.
I love it. All right, so you go swinging too, and you're running up the stairs. You know, you got like the bits of the broken baseball bat. It doesn't help you out a whole lot, but you're still managing to brain them with the broken shards of wood. But as you're making your way up the stairs, you guys are making a ton of noise, and a whole bunch of the zombies that are in the mall now start making their way towards the staircase. Keegan, you actually can see all of this as the zombies are making their way up, as they're surging at your location.
What is the fastest way to not be here?
You could either try to follow them up the staircase, or you could just make a break for it to the east gate. It looks like that area is relatively clear, when I say relatively clear, it has the least amount of zombies.
I'm gonna try to go to where there's people with guns.
Alright, so you're going to make your way up the staircase too?
Yep.
Draw Savagery.
Oh boy.
Edge,
All right,
hey.
well.
So you managed to fight your way up the staircase too. However, you need to pick either draw attention, draw from the bite deck, mark stress, or suffer serious harm.
So I'm pretty sure that I'm just going to do both of the things that I'm going to do, and I'm going to mark stress and draw from the bike deck.
Okay. I am going to make you draw from the bite deck.
Yeah.
Yes, I am absolutely going to make you draw from the bite deck because it's fun. Safe.
I'm safe.
Alrighty, so you guys finally kind of force your way back onto the roof. Like I said, big surge of zombies are starting to make their way up, but you're on the roof, you're with everyone else. Pause on you guys. Johnny.
Yes.
So you got the 2 kids, and what are you doing?
I'm going to try to make my way through these like back alleys or whatever to try to get to the roof, because as far as I know, the roof is still safe.
Okay, so you're making your way through the little back hallways, kind of like a slightly different direction than what you took, because you knew there were a pretty decent group of zombies by the doorway. You got the 2 kids with you. When you open up the door and peek out to see like the one closest to where the roof access would be, you can just see a large horde of zombies starting to surge their way up the staircase to the roof.
Okay, well, I don't see the other guys then.
No, you don't. You can hear noises from the roof. You can hear like yelling and a couple of gunshots, but you don't see anybody else. Anybody living, at least.
Well, the gunshots mean there's at least someone up there, and Maxine was up there, so I gotta at least try to get them out. So old Johnny Grappleseed's gonna run up them stairs. and he's
Okay.
not going to talk because it hurts.
All right. Well, what about the kids though? What are you doing with them?
Just trying to keep them with me. Or well, the back area, like the doors there are like steel, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I just tell them to stay in there.
Okay.
Wait for old Johnny Grappleseed to come back for you.
Okay. Alrighty. So you guys, or you start making your way, and you're starting to fight your way up. I need you to draw savagery.
Okay. Well. Okay. All right. Well, I guess I choose edge.
Okay. So which option are you
And
choosing?
let's see. What was that? A fight?
Yeah, it was fight the dead. So pick one
Okay.
of those options.
What would serious harm be?
Serious harm means you need to draw to see what happens to you. You do have a chance of dying if you draw really bad.
Okay. Is the bite deck ever gonna kill me? I forget.
If you draw the bitten card, you will get bitten. It won't kill you, but you'll get bitten.
I'm gonna draw the attention of a third party.
All right. Now I'm gonna make you draw the bite deck because you got an edge.
Okay. Can I play the safe card I picked up earlier?
No.
Okay. I'll just get the safe card that I drew just now then.
It's fine. It's fine. Remember, there are still. That just means the bite card is in here.
Yeah.
You're drawing all the safe cards out. That's good.
Mm-mm.
Alrighty. So you managed to fight your way through. The group that's starting to make their way up the staircase. You guys, like I said, you're all on the roof, and you see Johnny Grappleseed forcing his way with his shovel, and he manages to get onto the roof with you guys. What do you? So all of you are together again. What are you doing? There is a huge group of zombies starting to come up the staircase now.
Well,
You still have like the door going to the roof. So there was the door at the bottom of the stairwell, and there's a door at the top of the stairwell. You still have the door at the top of the stairwell, which I'm assuming you would close. But there's a big surge and banging and pushing against it, so you don't know how long that's gonna hold. Like you have to actually have people like brace against the door.
I'm gonna look scared and look towards Mr. Grappleseed.
Grappleseed's gonna look heroic.
Keegan, are you one of his little grapple maniacs?
He's about to be.
Well, I mean, if he comes up with a plan and clears one of my stress, yeah.
You want me to come up with a plan? Because if I come up with a plan that 5 people, it clears one of my stress. Well, I guess I'll come up with a plan then. Let's see. That's an
Isn't
actual
that a
action, isn't it?
Oof. Yeah.
Yeah. It's one of the basic moves.
Yeah. Come up with a plan. Wait, where is that?
Is it not?
Or maybe it's
Is it a
zombie.
zombie move? Oh yeah, it's a zombie move.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
a
it
zombie
is.
move.
Okay.
Huh.
Use a stat of the person who proposed the plan. If it's a plan about taking violent, dangerous, destructive action, use savagery. If it's a plan about being careful, safe, stealthy, and smart, use survival. If it's about talking, persuading, manipulating, or lying, use soul. If it's about pushing through, being tough, strong, and implacable, use steel. Take +1 to... Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but...
Yeah. Okay.
So what stat are you using? And you have to still propose what your plan is.
I'm going to use steel, and my plan is going to be that all the strong grapple maniacs that been eating their Wheaties and don't do drugs and get plenty of sleep, going to form a wall, and we're going to push down to where I just came from, and we're all gonna get in those back alleys that, as far as I know, are still safe.
Okay.
Which I believe
Just
would,
add the grapple maniacs that also listen to their parents.
yeah, that also listen to their parents and take their vitamins.
And I would like to use the help move to increase his chances of that working.
I always forget that's actually a thing. Give me a second to look at it real
Yeah.
quick. And also, I just want to bring it up.
He gets to draw 3 extra cards because all of my cards are face up.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah, that's right.
But
Also,
but
would
he's also making a plan. So
would I take the +1 because the back area is being clears current information?
It is. Yep. You are going to take a -1 because there is significant opposition that would interfere with the plan.
Okay, that's fair.
And now to determine if you get a +1 or a -1, what are the rest of you think?
And I'm gonna take away a stress because that plan
Not a
involved
bad
more
plan.
than
I say go
collecting.
for it.
Keegan, you also get to clear stress because he planned.
yeah, I know. I already did.
Okay,
And by that I mean I didn't add the stress for helping.
gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Paige, you good with the plan?
Yes.
So I get a total of +3.
So hold on. You're drawing 3. So you're using steel, right?
Yes.
He's
All
gonna
right.
draw so many cards.
So
Yeah, I'm gonna draw
steel-
7.
Hold on. So you normally would draw 4. You're going to draw +1 because it's supported by plenty of resources. You're drawing another +1 because it's based on accurate, detailed information. -1 again because of significant opposition, but then the +3 from Keegan. So you're drawing 8.
So actually
So
8.
8.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I'll
just,
take that.
Yep, draw 8 cards.
So
Miss.
1, 2,
Miss.
3,
Miss.
4.
Miss.
Son of a bitch. 5. Well,
Opportunity.
6.
Miss.
Okay. 7.
Edge.
Well, 8.
Miss.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
I'll take a stress to turn the opportunity into a triumph. This is
What
bullshit.
the fuck?
Damn, that was amazing.
I didn't realize there were that many missed cards in the deck.
Yeah, there are. Now we know. All right. On a hit, you arrive in the middle of your plan in decent shape. On an edge, some part of your plan encounters unexpected difficulties. Your party splinters your choice. On a miss, you find yourself in overhead. Blah, blah, fucking blah. That doesn't actually happen. All right. So, yeah. So, you guys, you open up the door, and the strong people, especially, is it Maxine? Is that her name?
I think.
Yeah,
Yes.
Maxine and
Yep.
Ryan.
Maxine
and
Galloway
my guy,
and Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Maxine and Ryan with the guns kind of take point while the rest of you form like a wall, and you start pushing your way down. It's kind of hard because there's a large group of zombies, and their weight obviously is an issue, but they don't have like good coordination, and so it's not necessarily that hard to topple them down the stairs as you kind of like force your way down. And so you manage to get down to the bottom of the stairs. And most of the zombies that are in the mall were making their way over to the staircase. They're not all there yet, but there is a decent sizable group in between you and the doors to the back hallways.
Okay.
So, what are you doing?
I mean, just trying to make it to the back things, the backstage.
Okay.
I'm probably just like using my shovel to like shove things
Okay.
out of my way.
All right. So, Tad, I'm gonna count that as fighting the dead.
Okay.
So, draw
It's
savagery.
honestly, yeah, it's honestly my best thing because I can't run. I guess no, I won't fool the dead. That was stupid.
We're all zombies.
Okay. So drawn savagery, miss, edge. Well, okay. I
Cool.
guess. You know what? I'm gonna take I'm gonna take the bite card, so you can't make me take the bite card.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
so
take that bit of joy away from you, and you know what? There's more fucking zombies.
good, good. All right. So Johnny Grappleseed starts swinging his shovel, taking point as you guys are making your way towards those back hallways, and he's screaming and he's yelling, and that's bringing even more of them over to you guys. But you do manage to kind of fight your way over there. However, all the rest of you are going to have to fight if you want to get to that door.
All right.
Let's do it.
Alrighty, so how about we start with Chadwick?
Chad was going and swinging.
Remember, you get the +1 still, so you get 4 cards.
Sorry about that.
Miss? Miss? Trying.
Try it.
Oh, hey.
Nice.
All right, so third party, bite deck or mark stress or serious harm.
Mark of stress.
Mark of stress. All right. So you manage to fight through the group, and you get over to Johnny. Beige, draw me your 2 savagery.
Miss. Edge.
Alrighty. So, same thing for you. Do you want to attract a third party, draw from the bite deck, or mark stress, or suffer serious harm?
I'll draw. I'll mark a stress.
Mark a stress? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to have you draw from the bite deck.
And
Mhm.
escalation.
It gets
Great.
worse.
Alright, your current problems take a turn for the worse, big time. We'll get to that in a second.
All right.
This has the same like domino effect of the alien stress.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, especially with the bite deck, once you start pulling from that. Alrighty, and then lastly, Keegan, draw your 1 savagery.
I actually draw 2 because of my knowledge about zombies.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Hey,
here
there you go.
Alright, which one are you picking?
I'm gonna go ahead and get a little bit stressed out by the situation.
Alrighty. So, the 4 of you all managed to fight your way to that door.
I'd put money on the next bite card being the bitten.
Alrighty, so you guys fight your way over to that door. I'm assuming
It's
you're... No, it's the same door that he came out of. Opening that door up, you see the 2 kids huddled in. You don't see anybody else in the hallway. You guys start kind of filing in with the rest of the survivors. A few of them are getting picked off at the end there. But you guys manage to kind of get in, and you start making your way down the hall.
Oh wait, hold on.
What's that?
What was that?
Oh, you revealing something?
Yes. Because now you all understand that I take a little too long watching those people die.
Oh, God. Morbid.
Oh, all right.
Alright, so your trauma, while revealed, clear a stress when someone dies in your presence. Take +1 ongoing after someone dies in your presence until you have a moment to catch your breath. If multiple people die in your presence, clear stress for each, but only take the +1 ongoing total. So you
Oh.
clear all your fucking stress, and you get another +1 ongoing, so you're drawing 5 cards for savagery now, as you're just like, nice. With the morbid fascination of watching these people getting mauled. But you guys are making your way down the back hallways, and you know that the back hallway will take you pretty much right outside. There is like a door right near the east entrance that goes out. So I'm assuming you guys are making your way that direction.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
keep running.
Okay, so you guys go running. You burst through that door, and you see that the east entrance has a lot more zombies that have kind of come over to this side. And you guys don't see like a good way out, and you can hear the noise of zombies coming up behind you. But right when that happens, you see what appear to be like 3 military vehicles that come peeling into the mall. One of them, or sorry, 2 of them have like machine guns mounted on the top, and they just start mowing down some of the zombies, while what looks almost like a troop transport vehicle comes pulling up behind, and you see like a couple of soldiers jump out, shoot at a couple of zombies, then look over at your group and just start waving you guys over.
Excellent. Good.
Nice.
My research won't be lost today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna run immediately towards the people with bigger guns.
All right. So you guys and the rest of the people, you've lost probably about half your group at this point. But you guys and the rest of your people managed to run over to the transport. You notice that they give really weird looks to both Johnny and especially Horatio, who I imagine is still managing to keep up with everybody running on all fours.
Oh yeah.
Although,
I do not like that.
he has a lot of practice, okay? Also, he probably reeks because it's real sweaty with all that exertion, and he's in a rubber suit. But
He
you
doesn't
guys...
smell good.
It does not, no. You guys managed to line up and get into the back of the troop transport, and it peels away. And that is where we're going to end it. Drawing the attention of a third party was actually a good thing.
Nice.
Nice.
So I never got to reveal that Johnny Grappleseed was a doctor.
You're
Oh
such
my
an asshole.
Real quick. Allie, thanks for stopping by and watching this clusterfuck. You have a good night, all right?
Night, Allie.
So
Good
you
night.
were
Thanks for watching.
you were a doctor?
Yeah, I was a doctor. No one ever got hurt. They just died.
Yeah, to reveal this card, take charge of a situation in which a survivor is injured. When you make a plan, draw soul regardless of the plan.
Which would have
Put
been
down
fucking...
this towel, little grapple maniac. I'm gonna reset your arm.
Oh.
Drawing soul would have sucked, so I'm actually kind of glad it never got revealed.
So Jesse, I just tried it. Bite was literally the last card.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
No, you guys got lucky then.
Yeah.
All right, so Tad, what was your trauma?
He. Oh no.
Yeah, I revealed that it was... Why does it start flipped?
Yeah.
The controlling. That's right.
Yeah.
Keegan, I know you revealed all of yours. Now, Paige, what was your past?
It was.
Were you a teenager at some
Yes.
point in your past?
I was. Yes, I know it's hard to believe.
Mike
How do
actually
I-
had that background. You can just drag it out.
Oh, there it goes.
Yep, and then I can flip the card over.
Okay. We didn't
Oh, courier.
Yeah.
Courier.
didn't have any really chance to.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. To reveal this card, use a vehicle, including a bike, to avoid or escape a bad situation. Draw +1 while in a vehicle. Alright, so you were Glenn from The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, like Lookout, Courier, yeah, that all works. What was your trauma?
Cold.
Cold.
Oh.
That kind of explains a little bit.
Yeah.
You cannot open up to anyone, and no one can open up to you. Draw +2 to commit violence against a vulnerable target. God damn it, it's a dominatrix.
I never really did that
Yeah.
though. I just left. I was like, nah, fuck you guys. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Alrighty, and then, Chris, what was your past?
Vagrant. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know what I just did.
Mm-mm.
Why is
Looks
everything
like you moved it.
translucent?
I don't know. I don't know what you just did looking at the
Yeah.
You might. Did
Did
you
you go to
actually?
like a GM layer on the thing?
That's what I'm looking
Yeah.
at.
Because I don't see cold. So cold is
There it
definitely on
is.
the GM layer.
Okay, it's fine. All right, so Vagrant, to reveal this card, offer to do a job in exchange for supplies, shelter, or protection.
Mhm.
Draw +1 when you act without eyes on you. And what was your trauma?
Oh, that was
He was
the
morbid.
Morbid, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so that is Zombie World. Ultimately, I think it works okay for a one shot. It is, I would say, a little bit more on the safe side. Like, it's not as deadly as you would expect like a one-shot zombie game to be. I feel like
Yeah.
like you really have to like crank up the violence and the threat in order to make it like that. I do think it would probably work all right for like a longer-term game. The only thing you have to worry about with that is the potential of the bitten card, because if you draw that, you're dead. But you guys, as much as I was making you draw from it, nobody actually drew the bitten. So,
Yeah.
but all right, that is all we have for tonight's stream. So next week, next Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, we are actually going to be starting the second cinematic scenario for the Alien RPG Destroyer of Worlds. And this one's going to be a little bit longer, probably looking at anywhere from 3 to 6 weeks to complete that one. So we're going to be going back to Alien with everyone playing Colonial Marines. So that's what we got going on next week. This was just sort of like a little break to give me more time to prepare for that. But yeah, so that is what we have for tonight. And for anybody watching, listening, or who has been with us with the stream, thanks for being here, and we will see you all later. So, bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.